Here we go. This is gonna be it. This is the one, guys. Hope you got your sea legs on. It's gonna be a fun show. Two last lands hold hands, not a man. Understand. He's the daddy son of Santa. Hey, I got a lot of pain. Dark words overheard, nipple twist, rug burn, demon bird means to be good burglar in the lake of fire. Satan, can you hear us? We are on our way. I'd just like to give our praise today. That's the act of my way. Hello.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard. This is a first for Twitch. Never been done before. We are taking you on a cruise around the world. COVID, social distancing. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We got this. Welcome aboard. I am your wonky admiral, Admiral Lee.
And I am the able seaman, Katherine.
Okie dokie. And you're all invited. 0203 286 6370. Thank you all for making the long journey to New York. It's the top of the town, so get friends up and the bottom is down. Is that a song?
It is now.
It is a song, isn't it? What song is that? New York, it's a wonderful town. The ups is ups and the bottom is down. Anyway, welcome.
There's something about New York. Whenever we come here, we start to get all Broadway, don't we?
McPaul, that's because the food is so big. McPaul, thank you for the sub. I saw another couple post. Gator and Valentina. What a night. What a night. Now, this is really exciting. We are going on a cruise all around the world tonight. We've got some very exotic destinations lined up for you. But modern technology is amazing. You can still call us. The phones work. 0203 286. Didn't really do my hair very well today. 286 6370. Or you can Skype TLNA. It's open for business, baby. Let's wait for the first call before we go any further, shall we? I really need to. I've really forgotten the cravat technique. I was going to watch a cravat, how to apply a cravat video.
Apply it. We're applying them now.
But I didn't.
It's fine. I mean.
Can you sing Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy from Company B?
Well, it was a famous.
Well, hang on. Before we do that, we have to go down to the bar, of course.
Come to the cabaret bar.
This is great. Never cravat application. You're absolutely correct. And New York does have a white triangle in the corner. Yes, we keep that there. But yeah, this has never been done before. And this has been an idea we've been working on for a long, long time. And hey, Paul, I'm glad you got your birthday message.
We've had to have the council round to test this vessel for seaworthiness.
The Sea Council, the Council of Sea. 0203 286 6370. I cannot stress enough. It is my home phone number.
Please respect the phone number.
Please don't. Here's someone who called at 4 minutes past 3. All right, let's have a listen to this.
Iain, have you tried knocking onto Talk Radio, and basically just saying, give me my job back, because I'm missing you there, and I think it's about time you got the job back. It's ridiculous. It's boring now. Don't listen to it anymore. Just call them up, say, all right, that was a mistake. It happens. You made a mistake firing me. I won't say told you so. I won't make fun of you. Let's just get back on. Love you, man. Stay strong.
It's not a bad idea.
That is how radio works.
That's not. I had not thought of that. 582, the last 3 digits of English or US pronunciation of buoy. Isn't it? So when does the bingo start? That might start a little bit later on, but let's go up on deck because we've got a lot to see and do this evening. So don't call during the daytime, please, and remind me that I've lost a very well paid, if not particularly well respected job. Okay, please.
If you're going to do that, call between the hours of 8 and midnight. Weeknights.
Although we're going to take a couple of nights off. Friday and Monday. Maybe Tuesday. I don't know. Friday and Monday we're going to take off. So scrub those. Although I had an email today, right, from, I think it's legit. Other streamers will know about this. And I know this happens. But we quite often get emails that are obviously spam.
Yeah.
Hi, Stremmer. Would like to play game for money. Hear us. Discord now talk. But this one was written in English. And so I got an email from a company, a reputable company, and the email is definitely linked with that company. I need to do a little bit of digging around. And it said, we'd like to pay you $2,300 to play a game on your stream for 2 hours. And then if people download the game, which I think is free, you get bonuses. You get bonuses.
There must be a catch.
Well, I mean, let me show you the email.
Although people do make money that way these days.
Yeah. Here we go. So this is the email. We're not going to say any names or what the company is yet or anything. But if I get 180 downloads, so it's $2,100 base guaranteed for a 2-hour stream. You've got to have some buttons and plug where they can get it from.
Yeah.
180 downloads, $3,600. 295 downloads, just shy of $6,000. If I get 390 downloads, I get $7,800. So if everybody who's watching this now downloaded it, I'm not going to say, not now, I'd get $7,800. Daytime stream. That's nuts, right? I'm really not supposed to say that. I probably ruined the thing by saying the numbers. Gatford says, other streams do that. I downloaded Raid for them. Gatford, could you uninstall Raid and maybe reinstall it on Tuesday? Don't do it yet. It's Raid. Don't. It's Raid. So don't download it yet. Don't download it yet.
What is this world we have entered into? What is it? Oh, hang on, we got a phone call. Down to the comms room. Down
to the comms room. I've got to remember how to make the comms room work. Oh, which way is it to the comms room?
Down.
Down to the... Oh, we're in the comms room. Oh, bugger. I might have buggered this up ever so slightly. Hang on. I might have forgotten to... we're going to go... We might have to go back to my house very briefly. We might have... Hang on. Let's go back to... Right, let's... Hang on a second. Everybody just cool out, all right? Everybody just... I knew there was one.
Everyone look that way.
There was one, right? There was one. Let me go back to my house because I think I left the oven on.
Yeah.
Oh, bollocks.
Is he the oven?
No, hang on, Martin. We're coming soon to a place near you. It's this. It's this. Yeah, so it's Raid. Okay. So everyone don't download it until next week, and we can make a lot of money. Oh, Jesus, one. I did so well. I actually sat down and did my goddamn homework. Hang on. Everybody, where's everyone's beef? No. Then I need to put that. There we go. No, hang on.
And we need to be there.
We got to be in it to win it. Welcome, Martin, to the comms room of our brand new ship.
Ahoy there, me hearty.
Ahoy there, Ian. Ahoy there, Kath. Thanks for having me on.
You're welcome. We're piping you on board, and Katherine will pipe you on board later on. It's included some...
I'll pipe you off as well.
She signed up for the all-you-can-eat buffet.
Very kind, very kind. I look forward to it. I was just phoning up. I just wondered if you want to see my pussy.
Always?
Yes, please.
Ah, look at that.
Oh, look
baby.
at that, you cutesy little pie. Oh,
she's a vicious witch.
Shut up, man.
She's a vicious little bugger. I can't... I've got one of these. Have you got one of these?
Yeah, the lasers, yeah.
She loves it. She goes absolutely berserk.
I can see she's going berserk. Look, she's gone nuts.
Well, of course, in true cat tradition, she has to make you out to be a liar.
Here we go. If you could point the camera so we could see the cat, that would be awesome, and not just your hand. What the fudge?
I can't spin the camera around.
Otherwise
I would. Oh, no, I turned it off. Back on. No, I can't spin the camera around.
There we go. Go. Nice socks, by the way.
Excellent socks. What have you got on your socks there?
Oh, they're my Christmas specials. She goes, Buzz. Oh, I tell you, that purple dot is vicious. She loves to. I've gone. She loves chasing the purple dots.
Well,
We do.
It really is
Don't
a
we?
thing, isn't it? It really is a thing.
Thanks for keeping me safe from those purple dots, darling. Thank you.
Oh, bugger. I've got the wrong. I pressed all. This is not going away. Everything's down the bottom. Remember, Ian, everything is down the bottom. Thank you, Martin. Anything else?
It's just good to see you an hour early. I like it.
Thank
I go
you.
to bed. So
That
it's
is
nice
excellent
to be there.
wallpaper. So, good news all round for everyone.
Everyone loves a pretty bird, right?
Okay, now we're going to cut you off now because you're being weird. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Can I just say, I did have a couple of people earlier on saying, Captain Sexy and all this. I just want to get this out, right? We raided, we had this idea before we'd ever heard of him. We raided him and the arrogant, selfish prick was not there. He decided to stop his stream. He has not apologised. We were taking 3,000 people to the Bell Ends channel.
The suspicion is he did it on purpose.
He's a tosspot. He's an arsehole. He's a loser. He's a 2-bit streamer. He's a shitty streamer, and he doesn't respect his betters. So if anyone mentions him, time out. Mention him twice, you get banned. Simple as that. Simple as that. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. If you're new here, what should they drop us?
You should drop us a follow.
Drop us a follow.
If you don't mind. And if you really like us, give us 5 minutes. If you really like us, then maybe you could sub or something.
Please do.
That would be awesome.
Please do. Why can't I see? Hang on a minute. I want to see. Why can't I see how many? What is going on? No. Why can't I see? Oh, why can't I wake up with you? So you're there when I open my eyes. We are 116 followers away from 15,000.
It's tantalising, isn't it? Can almost taste that.
Almost taste it. So we're going to go around the world. I suggest that we say goodbye to New York.
Should we proceed?
We are having fun. So let's go. Let's go out on. I don't think.
Where is New York near? You've got the map.
I don't know if all of them saved
Right.
in the thing. Hang on. Let me just see. What was that one? Okay, I think they did. Well, we're very near Venice.
Let's go.
Let's go to Venice. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Hello, welcome to Venice. 0203 286 6370 is... Show starts at 8 FFS. I keep missing the beginning. Krusty Juggler. These shows stay up on Twitch forever. I upload them to YouTube. And also, we don't really get going until about 15 minutes before closing time.
No.
So you're missing nothing. What was I talking about? The game. So yeah, it's Raid. So if you go and see another streamer playing Raid and you download it, don't download it. I'm going to do it next Tuesday probably. I might do it. I won't do it Saturday because I've got the boys. Maybe I will. It's work, isn't it? Might do it Saturday. Anyway, so it's legit.
Sounds like it is. Or it's a very cunning ruse that is almost the same as what actually happens to proper streamers.
Yeah.
Watch your head.
I'm getting motion sick already.
I know, innit?
How have you been?
Fine.
We've not really spoken because we were setting up we were travelling to the docks and.
I was what head? I was rudely awoken this morning, screaming from downstairs, screaming. Right. Mouse. There was a mouse in the house.
Okay.
And it'd been brought in by the cat, of course. The cat who has never brought a mouse in to this point.
Oh, yes.
First one. We've seen her in the garden with one and we assumed it was someone else's.
Yeah.
She was just holding it for a friend. It wasn't hers. And she didn't bring it in. We shut all the doors. We locked her out until she got rid of it. Anyway, so this time around, she'd brought it in. And she'd been seen out the corner of the kid's eye. And then, isn't that nice?
Oh, there we go.
It does smell a bit in Venice.
Stinks as shit.
But
It's because of all the Spanish people
turds.
that live
What?
here.
What?
It's the Spaniards, as we know, it is illegal, and this is fact. This is a fact. So please don't say I'm racist. It's illegal for Spaniards to use spray-on deodorant. The only deodorants they can get are the roll-ons, but they don't really work, so they don't really use them. And so that's why it stinks here in Spain, Venice, Spain.
Italy. But yeah. So anyway, this mouse, it was seen out the corner of the eye.
What the?
Whoa! What's happening here?
You
I thought I had.
all of it. I had to. That's it.
Do it again. Put it on a loop, man.
I've put it on a loop, but it turns out you've left loads of it.
Well, I used that particular method of navigation that you recommended.
Well, you fucked it up.
Anyway.
You're supposed to get the beginning and the
I
end.
thought I had. Anyway, so this thing had come in.
Now, let's go. We need to go to the comms room. Hello.
Hello now. Hello. Oh,
Hello.
look at you!
Are you
Mark Square.
coming ashore? Because I will
Well-
warn you, we are a bit flooded at the moment in Venice.
Yeah, I mean that does make things handy for us, but it's unfortunate for the environment and the people and the architecture and stuff, doesn't it?
I mean, you can see these ladies behind me who are standing still and not really going anywhere, that they're trying to evacuate with their bags. So
They're having fun though.
They are.
They're having fun. They're having fun, and that is
That's the main point.
that is the
on a
main
cruise,
point.
isn't
I love
it?
a good fun. I found out last week, Bo, that opposite my house there's a brook. I never knew about it. Literally on the other side of a very narrow road, there's because the road was flooded. So I phoned up Thames Water, and they came 3 hours later, and they said, "Did you report a leak?" I said, "Yeah, out there." He said, "Where?" I said, "Well, the road's flooded." He went, "Where?" And I went out, and it wasn't. And I said, "I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry." And they said, "That's okay. We had fun." And then I mentioned it to David next door, and he said, "Oh, that's probably the brook." And I went out. There's a brook in the allotments opposite that apparently runs under my flipping house.
No one told you about that,
No
did
one
they,
told me
Kat?
about the brook.
So there you go.
That might be handy though. I hope you've got all of your contingency plans in place.
Yeah.
I hope you've done your safety drills, because with the way Catherine's looking, there's a real danger of her setting the boat on fire.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
Excellent water wings. Excellent.
Apparently you're supposed to blow them up after you put them on, but
You're supposed to put.
I'm not a contortionist, mate.
You're supposed to blow them up. Hey, Meg Sounds Like Egg is raiding with a party of 36.
What the hell are you thinking?
Give us a shout out. Can we get a shout out from Meg Sounds Like Egg?
Your
And
banana's
she
gone
was
transparent.
singing earlier, apparently.
She is. Who TF is Ian Lee? Who TF is Ian Lee? I'm Ian Lee, Angie DB. I'm Ian Lee, Angie DB. Can we get a shout out from Meg? Thank you so much. Thank you. Meg is a great. Who TF is Ian Lee? ITF. I'm Ian Lee, and this is Catherine Boyle. And this
ITFI.
guy is Jimbo, who's calling us
From Venice.
from Venice. We're on a cruise, everybody. It's the
Ciao.
first time this has ever happened.
Bellow.
Ciao, Bellend. Any other news that you need to... Because we're going to go back up top.
No, have a lovely cruise. Enjoy yourself. Stay safe.
Thank you.
too.
Thank you.
Easy on those cappuccinos.
Easy. I think we've lost our...
I think we've unblocked the loos from the last time we were here.
Hang on a minute. This is...
The loos go heavy on those
This has
bad
gone
boys.
to... This has gone to... Hang on a minute. I reckon if I go there, that should work. There we go. Hello, Raiders. Hello, Meg. How lovely to see you. We had a lovely raid. Oh, shit.
Careful with that, Nana.
This boat is tight. We had a lovely raid with
Is
Nick.
that the crew?
Hello. Ah, yes. Here we go. We can go to our what do they call
To
it?
the comms room.
No, that's not the. No, who do they
To the
call?
bridge.
No, what do they call the person who's in charge of like the customers, the
The
boat
purser?
people? The purser. Yes.
that right?
Let's go.
I was just going to be someone ready for the dinner, but
Oh,
you
do
know.
apologise.
Beautiful.
Well, you
And
was,
will you be dining at the captain's table in that attire?
Well, I was waiting to find out when it was because I went up there. There was no one there. Empty tables, everything, and I'm quite hungry.
now listen. We have had a real problem with the food.
Yeah.
We have been let down. Is Ian Lee of Celebrity Soup? What a weird reference to get, China Bonder.
It's that guy.
What guy?
No, it's that guy.
Oh, it's that guy. We've been let down really badly by the food. In as much as the food is not on the boat.
No.
We haven't got any food on the boat.
But
I might have to swim back.
No.
it's fine. We've shouted out for a Deliveroo, so he should be here in the next couple of days.
Perfect.
Also, I'm not averse to trying human flesh, and I'm sure we could find a couple of volunteers to sacrifice themselves that we could nosh down on.
Juicy
I
specimens.
mean,
Juicy
First time on a
specimens.
cruise, might as well try something else new as well, I suppose.
I reckon I could eat flesh, but I'm going to say something horrible, right? But that's the way it goes. Dom, thank you for the sub. You don't eat old sheep, do you? It's mutton. It's chewy. It's good for a curry. Good for
Cook it
boiling.
Oh, I
long
see where this
enough.
is going.
But it's chewy, right?
Yeah.
You don't eat sheep. You eat lamb.
Right.
So you wouldn't eat adults. You'd eat baby. Because people who have eaten meat, and we all know someone.
This
who's
sounds like the setup to a bad horror film. We're all on a cruise, and now we're eating
Yeah.
children.
You've just been up to the dining room. There's no one there.
Let me just say.
Yeah.
Right. Let me just say. Right. Nothing. And this is an Iain Lee guarantee. Nothing is going to go wrong tonight. This is going to be a successful cruise.
It's going to be smooth.
Can I just say
sailing.
though, calling on Skype, being able to see the background is far less off-putting than it was with the with your puppet friends when it was just, very bizarre.
We didn't have the green screen. I don't know what you're talking about. What puppet friends?
What puppet friends? There were no puppets.
Of course, I must have been hallucinating.
Are you going to join us for the karaoke later on?
I'm not really a karaoke person. I'm fill up on the buffet, have a few drinks, and then just sit in the corner kind of person.
Okay, well,
And hence why the food's quite
a
important.
miserable person.
I've walked out of parties because the buffet's not been good enough.
Okay.
But I think you have come on the right cruise if that's your style, because very much got minimal entertainment planned for the next 3 hours.
Yeah.
Minimal.
Very, very poor.
I
Thank
just
you,
sit on-
David. Well, maybe we'll see you later on.
Yeah, hopefully. I'll say I might have to swim out to Burger King or something, and I'll be
Okay.
back.
Well-
Good tag. Let us know if you get any food and where you get it from.
I'll have a
0203 286 6370. If you're new here, drop us a follow. My name is Iain Lee. Celebrity Soup. That's a really odd reference, but well done. I did it. The Strawberry Guy from I'm a Celebrity. This is Katherine Boyle, an award-winning journalist and broadcaster and producer.
Once.
Once what?
Once I was. Now I'm just
In
this.
Royal David City. My favourite Christmas carol. Oh, I know what it is. What's your favourite Christmas carol?
Which one do I like?
I got a great one.
The proper. I quite like the Holly and the Ivy.
Oh, Noshmuch is just looking at me on Wikipedia. My favourite is, because it rocks, Good King Wenceslas slice look down on the feast of Stephen. Deep and crisp and even. I like deep and crisp and even because it makes me think of pizza.
Yes, how we like it.
That's what I think. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. Honestly, we haven't got much more than this for until midnight.
Well, actually, we've got some overhanging conundrums from yesterday, haven't we?
Oh, well remembered. Yes, so yesterday was Tuesday Club. And by the way, I have got people, I've got a source, I'm not saying who can get me a place in Greece.
Oh, nice.
Series, excuse me.
I thought you meant an actual.
No.
Okay.
Series 1 and 2 of the Armstrongs.
Yeah.
And probably a few other things. But he wouldn't. I said, that's great. Where'd you get it from? He wouldn't tell me.
You're better off not knowing.
Tell me where to get it from. So, yeah.
Oh,
but
is the sound on for these videos? Do you remember last time with the banging?
yeah, it's the sound of Venice.
Okay.
Well, why would you not?
Exactly. Why would you not?
I mean, we should be able to hear it as well. Here we go.
Beautiful.
It's the sound, yeah.
There's nothing. Oh, look at that. There's nothing more Venetian.
Hang on a minute. If I go, we just go to the comms room.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it would reload. Okay.
I've never been to Venice before like this. I've always been with my mum and dad. I don't know what their setup is.
If you're new here, drop us a follow, please. We are 106 away from 15,000 follows. That would be great. This is the only phone-in show on Twitch. You can call us 0203 286 6370. We're not playing Desperate Housewives tonight.
No.
I suggest we play it tomorrow because I think I've got some people that can help me get it to work using your disc.
Nice.
We've also tomorrow we want to turn the quiz on the quizzes. We've got some great fun quizzes, Gatford. And thirdly, tomorrow.
Watch your head. They're really happy, those gondoliers, aren't they?
Thirdly, I've been nominated for an online award for this show.
Have you?
Yes, I have.
Have you?
Yes, I have.
Gosh. Ooh.
And tomorrow we're going to find out if I've won or not. And I've been keeping it quiet because I
How come
don't
you
want to
never
make.
told me?
Because I don't want to make a thing about it because it could be nothing.
Aye, Captain.
Let's go to the comms room. Hang on a minute.
Engine
What? Oh
room.
my God! What's going on in the engine room, Scotty?
All good so far, sir. All good.
Okay.
All good, sir.
Okay.
Don't snip that.
Full steam ahead, sir.
Okay. Well, I get to call full steam ahead, but that's my job. So please don't do that, Brian. It is Brian, isn't it?
Of course, it's Brian.
Sir, yes.
I don't tend to talk to the ones below deck very often.
Yes. Sorry, sir.
What's the latest on the? I know we had some engine issues as we left New York. What's the latest, Brian?
Yeah, I'm afraid there was a spanner in the works, sir, but I've removed the spanner now.
Excellent.
And the cogs are all working fine.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Very good.
Absolutely fine, sir.
But so we're all good to go if we need to, Brian.
Yes, indeed. When we go to the next destination, it'll be absolutely fine. I'm just going to get rid of the spanner. There we go.
Okay, Brian. Thank you very much, Brian, and thank you for putting on.
Hey, they're getting posh in the engine room, aren't they?
Very posh. They're getting very posh.
I do like Venice, but like you say, it stinks, doesn't it?
It does stink a bit.
True story. I've been to Venice, right, a couple of times,
Oh.
and once me and my sister still talk about this. We saw an actual poo floating that way in the Grand Canal.
Raymond says she can't take it, Captain. She's gonna blow. We will not. Please, no. No, it's my best mate.
No, he's
We want
talking
to
about
bring
the engine room.
Oh, you're going to blow Brian in the engine room. In that case, it's fine. 0203. You know what? I'm bored of Venice. I think he said we can do full steam ahead. Should we?
Let's do it. And then we'll wait for the next person.
Full steam ahead! There we go.
Beautiful.
Now we're cruising.
Have we got the engine on, or is that you?
We might be able to hear the engine here. I think we can hear the engine here. It's there we go. You can hear the sea.
Nice.
That's the sea.
Loud, isn't it?
020328. What's that?
If you would like to ask permission to come aboard, please do give us a call on the following number.
0203 286 6370. And can I just say, we've changed our URL. So if you are watching this on twitch.tv/Iain Lee, you're watching it, but you can't interact with it. You have to come to our new login, which is twitch.tv/TLNA. Twitch.tv/TLNA. Amnesiablo, tell us more about the vertical shite, please. Oh, the vertical shite.
What more is there to tell? I don't know what was in
why
there.
am I being picked up on my technical issues? What are you saying?
I can only think it's something to do with largely pasta diet.
Good evening,
with lack of fibre or something. But normally, I mean, that way, but it was this way. I mean, we were surprised too, which is why we're still talking about it some 15 years later. Wepa!
Here we go. So your cat had a mouse.
Yes.
Today.
She brought it in. She was seen batting it.
Can we time out our canned, please? No talk about Captain Sexy. Thank you.
She was seen batting it back and forth, and one of the kids went, "What's she got there?" And then the thing ran underneath the sofa. Mayhem! This is the point at which I woke up, and I was all groggy, and I fell over a little bit, you know. Because, well, I'd not been in bed very long comparatively. Where are we now?
Hang on.
Can't hear you. Oh my God.
Can he hear us?
What's that, Harvey?
I don't know what I'm seeing. I do not know what I'm seeing.
What is that? Is that some sort of robotics workshop? I didn't know we had one of those on board.
We do actually have. I didn't tell you. This is an evil cruise.
Oh.
So we have a scientist working in the laboratory.
Dressed as a burglar.
Dressed as a burglar, and he's building. If you look here, he's building like a sort of Iron Man robot suit.
Yeah.
He's got a bomb there.
There's a big gripper.
There's a big gripper. That's like a death ray helmet, and that's part of what we're hoping is going to become a time machine.
So what I'm going to do?
Okay. Take over the world.
Is I'll ring you back. Once I've sorted out a few but my name is Master Bates from the cleaning crew.
Okay, Master Bates, thank you.
That's the cleaning cupboard.
Okay, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Let's just keep him on. He disappeared. This is the best. This is the
What is that stripy thing at the back? Oh, hello.
Alistair's made some great calls. Oh, you can hear us on the Twitch.
Busted.
Alistair has made some great calls. Up until now, the favourite call was when he called up to say he was sober for several months.
Yeah.
But this is even better than him telling us about his sobriety. Is he going to hang up or?
Is he going to realise he's still on? Alistair.
Let's go up deck. Let's go up deck. Let's go up top.
This is turning out to be the cruise of a lifetime.
0203 286 637. I'm going to play some adverts. We play 6 minutes of adverts a day. If you are a sub, you won't see the adverts. Simple as. We'll explain about subbing in a bit for those people that are gone. 0203 286 6370. Thank you. Thank you, Master Bates. That was wonderful.
So yeah, this mouse ran underneath the sofa and I called for someone to lift the sofa, lift the sofa. I channeled you because I've seen you do this. Bowl, slidey
Just got to
thing.
go for it. You just got to go for it.
So I've got this lid.
I used to pick
thing.
them up. I used to pick up mice until one of them bit me and was hanging off my finger. And I went, I was shaking it. Get the fuck off!
This one was a fast mover, so I knew. So anyway, lifted the sofa. Wasn't there. Put the sofa back down again. Cat's still sniffing around. Oh, hang on a minute. My slipper. Shook my slipper. Out it ran. So there's me and the cat herded this thing into one corner of the room. It went under a blanket. With the blanket up. Boom. The bowl is on.
I could come.
The lid is slid underneath. We took a picture. We all took a picture.
We all take a picture.
My youngest was still upstairs. She's not coming down until that thing is out of the
come.
house. It's tiny. It
Thank
was
you. Oh, yes, we
tiny.
can for those 5
It's a
stars.
baby one. I took it out. I showed it out. Made sure it was
I
safe. It
could
ran off on its way.
come.
Not a scratch on it that I could see.
No.
That was our first mouse. And one, I
I
got
could
maximum mum
come.
points for being the brave one in the house with the kids. And two, I'm so proud of my cat.
I
She's doing
could
what cats
come.
do. But she didn't kill it.
You know mice are incapable of running across a floor.
What are you saying to me? It ran.
It won't have run across a floor.
What is? You mean in a straight line?
No.
They're like bishops.
They can only go around the edges of rooms. They can't run across a floor.
Oh.
Did it run across the floor or did it run around the edge?
It did a kind of semicircle.
Right. They can't run across.
Why? Too open.
Too open. That's why they always... Joe says, I've seen mice run across the floor. You live in a shithole. You don't. You live in
It wasn't
a really
a mouse.
nice, actually.
It was a mini robot.
That was a rat. Probably a rat. Let's go down to the comms room. See what's going on. They can't.
Back to the cleaning cupboard, is it? Oh.
Hello.
Can you hear us?
I can now, Tiz.
Okay. Okay. This is our ghost. This is our ghost evil scientist.
What is that stripy thing at the back? Hi.
God, it's a bit rough, this bloody sea.
It's not great, is it?
I've puked 3 times.
And
So
you're
far.
telling us this for what reason?
Because I'm in character.
Yeah, well, I'm in character, and as the Admiral, and what is your role?
Uh,
Bette Midler.
yeah.
As the Admiral and Bette Midler, we don't want to know about you puking up on our ship.
I'm just trying to, develop my acting parlance.
But hang on a minute. I'm acting now. I'm not really angry. I'm acting I'm angry.
It's really good.
Tell him, Bet.
I'm not being Bet. I'm being a sailor.
Well, what's your... I don't really know.
Sailor.
I saw her poop deck earlier. You should lock the bathroom.
Alistair's face then.
He's disgusted
He
by
did
it.
that face.
Knockers are better.
Can you tell him, please?
About what?
That I'm acting. I'm not really angry.
He's just acting, Alistair. You'll get used to
Right,
it.
Ian, you look, like the Admiral of the fleet, the captain, definitely the captain of the ship
Thank you.
tonight.
Thank you.
Catherine, you look radiant.
Oh, thanks, Alistair.
You could be the figurehead at the front of the ship.
Yeah.
What is that all about? Bring them luck, safety, good luck, and have something to toss off to.
Boom.
I read. I wonder if I haven't got my phone on me. Otherwise, I forgot my phone.
There's no point using
got
a
my
phone
phone.
in the middle of the sea. We've got no signal, mate.
David
Matey.
Turners is in. Well, okay. So just remind us, Alistair, you're in the evil science lab, but you're actually one of the cleaners, and you're a ghost, Master Bates.
Yeah, well,
And you puke.
I've got limited. I haven't got any downloaded backgrounds. It was one provided by the damn.
So now you're not acting.
Look,
or are you acting?
I'm going to be truthful now. I'm going to take the hat off.
It's Alistair.
What the? How did he do that? What just happened? Hang on a minute. Are you telling me you're not really in a cartoon world populated by robot suits?
Actually, it looks pretty good, that background, doesn't it?
It
It looks brilliant.
We were fooled, Alistair.
Yeah, provided by Skype Corp. Very good.
Oh, I've heard of them. Skype Corp. Can you let us know when you're acting and when you're not? Because you're so good.
Right,
I am
so
now, confused.
I will tell you about my day, which has been horrendous until.
Did you puke up 3 times?
No,
it could have been worse.
I didn't do a stream this morning because I was that fed up and down.
Good. I'm not saying good you were fed up. I'm saying good that you realise you don't have to do a stream. Us as human beings, other people I know often feel obliged to do a stream when we don't feel like it. So well done for not.
But I was lifted. I went.
Jim says Alistair's literally driving a submarine through the fourth wall. Go on, sorry.
Thanks,
sorry,
excellent. I found a little Zoom meeting, AA meeting. I got it from because I'm a member of an AA Facebook group, a local group in the US. So I dialed into this, and there was only 3 of us there.
Yeah.
And it was a great opportunity to talk more at length about kind of my story and everything.
Yeah.
And afterwards, I felt a bit better, really. And I didn't know whether I was going to do this tonight, but I thought, look, why not have a laugh and cheer yourself up, you miserable bugger? I thought.
And is it working?
Still feel a bit anxious, but generally, yeah.
If you ever do a chair at a Zoom meeting and you feel up to it, I'd love to come in and listen.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, because the ones that I go to are already well established. I go to a marathon meeting, which is 24-hour marathon meeting, which is international and stuff.
Done that. It's good. It's on all the time. You can just drop in any moment and drop out again.
Yeah.
I went to a face-to-face meeting today. I was feeling shitty today.
Oh, well done.
And I went to a face-to-face, a new one that I hadn't been to before. And it was nice. I think there were 11 people there, and we all got to share, and it was lovely. But I'm not feeling great, so I've said to Katherine I'd really like it if we could take Friday and Monday off. Maybe Tuesday, but definitely Friday and Monday. I got the boys on Friday, and it's always hard doing the show with them. And Monday, I'd just like a night. I might go to a meeting, or I might do a meeting in the morning and just stay at home. I just a little bit of self-care really is what it's all about. And this is one of the things that we kind of established after my last little use up, was that if at any point this gets too much, or, you know, we can take some nights off, and that's cool. That's cool. We've got to look after ourselves.
Yep.
I took the decision not to go to the physical meetings, even though obviously they're running, because of my overweight and the diabetes.
Yep, you've got to be sensible.
I felt I was more vulnerable, you know, if the virus is out there, and I think I might be vulnerable if I catch it. So
I have been to 4 different venues for physical meetings. 3 of them have been handled excellently. You go in, everyone's wearing masks. You have to, and it's another weird thing that's kind of anti the ethos of AA. But you go in, you sign in, and you put your number down so they can test, track, and trace. And you wear masks, and it's all really distant. Seats are like about 3 meters away from each other, and numbers are limited. But then I went to one; it was a really popular one, and the main room was full. So we got sent upstairs to like a sort of secondary meeting, and it was a great meeting, but it wasn't particularly COVID safe. But most of them, so that means 75% of the very small sample I've been to, have been spot on in terms of the safety and stuff. But yeah, you're right. You're right. As long as it doesn't affect your sobriety, as it did mine, then you're right to stay at home and be sensible.
Yeah, I mean, I do miss the face-to-face, but you know, And I think that's what is getting me down more. Not getting out as much and seeing people, but that's for everybody. Everyone's got that, so Anyway,
I'm gonna make. Can I make a shit prediction just to kill the vibe for a little bit?
Go on.
They're gonna fuck up the second doses. This is my prediction today, and it just because I thought, it's all been such a shit show. It's all been handled so badly, but thank God for the vaccines. And I heard someone saying that the second, instead of doing it whenever it's supposed to be, like a month after, they're doing it 3 months after. Someone said it's a bit of a punt, but scientists are generally of the idea it will work. Mm-hmm. It will work. But have you noticed there's some delays about getting vaccines into other places now? And I'm just thinking they're going to fuck the second dose up. I hope they don't. I really hope they don't. I really hope they get this right, and we can come out and say, well, they got one thing right. I just that's my prediction. That is my prediction.
Well, the record's not been good, has it, so far?
No. Anyway, listen, Master Bates, you need to get back to work, okay? And we've got a lot of work to do ourselves.
Yeah, well, try and steer the ship properly, and not so like that, please.
Hey, I tell you, I'll steer it like that. Get stuffed, you. Get stuffed. What a jerk off.
Everyone's a critic.
0203 286 6370. Is that the number? I can't remember.
It can be tonight, yeah.
We don't really talk about the world issues too much, but
I'm glad we're on this ship, to be honest. I needed a break.
Yeah. Well, this ship is COVID-free.
Yeah.
And you are free to mingle as much as you want.
You can wash your hands, not wash your hands. It's up to you.
It's up to you.
Do what you like. It's a free-for-all tonight, isn't it?
Yes. Here we go. This is the captain of your ship.
To the comms room.
We're in the... let's go to the comms room. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Bloody hell.
This is chilling, isn't it?
Can you see me?
Oh, Jesus, my God! My God! We're being attacked by a pirate of no specific gender.
It's menacing, isn't
it? That is, and please, some people don't know us will think this is a racist comment. It isn't. But that is what I believe they call brown noise. It's that it's so low.
It makes you evacuate your bowels.
Stimulates the anus, and it forces out any fecal matter that's in the gut. That's what that is. Wow.
It be.
What do you want, Captain Paul, you scum, you dog, you filthy bastard of the sea?
I called to put the terrors up, yeah, I did.
I had those last night, thanks. Are you all right?
I'm all right. Listen, Captain Paul, we've crossed paths many, many times, and I know you're jealous that I rescued your wife, one of your wives, Katherine, but Purser? No, not Purser. What are you? First mate?
Yeah, go on.
Is that a thing, or is that patronising?
Yeah, let's do that.
I want you to be a good thing.
Doesn't matter about this on the ship. You can do.
You can be the captain. I'm the admiral.
All right.
I promoted her, one of your wives, to Captain Boyle. And I know you're jealous. You're never gonna get her back.
I'm coming for her. I am.
What an absolute scumbag!
You scurvy dog.
I had my orange juice this morning. I'm fine.
Could you say in that voice, "I'll have a cup of tea and a slice of cake, please, Aunt Sally"?
I'll have a cup. I'll have a cup of tea and a what was it?
Slice of cake, please, Aunt Sally.
And a slice of cake, Aunt Sally.
It's Dirty Wurzel.
He's got his pirate head on.
Get out of it. I never want to see you. I never want to see you again. You're a piece of trash. You're scum. Leave us alone. Leave us be.
You can see now why he's my ex, can't you?
Yeah, he's
been putting up with that all the time.
Horrible,
God.
Horrible human being. Barely human.
Oh.
0203 286 6370. We love it when you lot get involved. So I wish you would, instead of all these people that are on board the ship or circling the ship that be getting involved. I'd like it if some of you got involved.
No one's asked permission to come aboard yet. I think it's very poor form.
Luckily, we're in the comms room because we're getting a lot of comms action.
Excellent.
I think. I wonder who we've got.
Who's coming up the gangplank now?
The gangbang.
Hello.
Hello there, caller. Who is this, please?
This is Pete. I just wanted to say, you guys are on the poop deck. I'm on the tape deck.
Oh.
Because that's the thing.
Yeah.
I do the what's on the tape thing.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be a tape deck. That would be a VCR. Tape deck's audio.
Tape deck's a thing, though.
Yeah, for audio, yeah.
Yeah, you need a pencil.
Well, I mean, yeah, technically.
Well, not technically. I mean,
literally.
Yeah, but I'm sure you can call a VCR player a tape deck.
You can't. You can't, mate. You can't. It's a VCR, video cassette recorder. A video. You can call it a video if you want. That's what we used to call it here. But no, you if you call it a tape deck, if you said, "Oh, Ian, come round, and we're going to use my tape deck, bring some tapes," I would bring cassettes.
Yeah, but you're not actually on the poop deck. You're in your house.
No, we're not. We're in the comms.
In comms, can't you see us?
And I'm on the tape deck.
You're on the twat deck and the band deck. 0203 286 6370 is the...
Stormy Seas, Captain.
Sorry?
Admiral.
What? Is that your name?
Yes, I'm Stormy Seas.
I wrote an email the other day.
Did
it was
you?
full of foul language. You could say it was full of stormy seas.
Well done.
Oh, Hazy, thank you. Tape dick. Right, look, we've got another call.
Oh, God. Relentless.
Oh, dear. Do ba ba dim ba boo de ba, yeah, yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, here we go.
Holding on.
You join me here in the comms room of the entertainment.
Does he mean like by the mixing desk?
Yeah. Don't know why he's
Can
saying it
you
like
not
that.
see I'm by the mixing desk?
The entertainment crew are a bit strange.
Well, they're all marijuana addicts.
Yeah, they are. They've been on the ship too long.
Unfortunately, make it any better because I've only got Skype for iPad.
That's okay. How are you doing, not so able-bodied Gatford?
Yeah, I'm finding me sea legs. No problem. Can I
Not
come?
all of your sea feet, unfortunately, or toes.
Yeah. Is it all right, Captain and lady, if I come aboard?
Permission to come aboard granted.
Yeah, excellent. Will you sing Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy later with me?
We'll sing it with you now, mate. You start, and we'll pick up as soon as we know where we are.
He's a Boogie Woogie Boogle Boy from
A
Company.
boogie.
I don't know the rest of the words. I'll look them up and try again later.
Don't bother.
No. Okay, bye.
Bye. Let's go. I need some fresh air.
Honestly, the entertainment round here is going downhill.
Jeez.
And then the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy from Company B. Goes like that.
Now, one of these wasn't.
I
One of
could
these...
come.
Trimmed it now.
Okie dokie. Hey, boy, I did. Thank you very much.
Plotting the course now, Admiral.
Here we go. We need to go to the comms so we can speak. Oh Jesus, where is it? We need to go to the comms so we can speak to the engine. Engine Brian. Engine Brian, what's the latest?
I've heard about Alistair. Alistair's been. I've heard that Alistair's been puking several times. So
Yes.
I'm fitting a streamliner circuit to make.
Streamline. You've got the Dreamliner streamliner.
Yes. to make
Why the
that-
bloody hell wasn't that fitted before we left New York City?
I'm sorry. It's, you know what it's like. The post at the moment with lockdowns and all that. You know.
How is your father, by the way, Brian? Jacob Rees-Mogg. How is he these days?
Second removed, yes, second removed.
Second removed.
Yes,
Oh, the second
I think he had his
removed.
brain removed at some stage as well. So
Get the
yes,
Dreamliner Streamliner
so I
installed,
fitted
man.
the circuitry so that Alistair can have a smoother ride, because I know that Alistair likes a smooth ride.
I like a rough ride. Alistair likes a smooth ride.
I should let you carry on now. Thank you.
As you
Thank-
were.
Thank you. As you were. Good day. I do think some of that we shouldn't have
I
press
don't
ganged
think
people.
they think they work here.
We shouldn't have press ganged people at the local school for idiots.
No. That is looking very dapper, sir.
The same one I wore on not Minder, Masterminder.
Minder.
Masterminder. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. This is our job.
Yeah, I mean,
It's sad. I'm a Celebrity, had 15 million viewers. 11 o'clock show launched the careers of Ricky Gervais and Sacha Baron Cohen. We won awards for saving people's lives and being the best speech broadcasting team on British radio.
I was at university for 5 years.
And now we are on stream in front of 628 people begging you to sub while we're on a boat.
We are on a boat. We're not.
While we're on a
telling
boat. This is our job. We beg of you, please sub. If you've got Amazon Prime, go to gaming.amazon.com and you can link your Amazon Prime with your Twitch. You know all this, right? You know all of this. Burley, thank you for the 645 bits. Wow, thank you. You know all this. Oh, yes, we can. You gifted the sub. Thank you. Gaming.amazon.com. Link your Prime with your Twitch. You can then subscribe to us for free. We get some money. You get the joy of knowing you're supporting us. Doesn't cost you a penny. If you haven't got Prime, there are 3 tiers that you can subscribe. If you go to your little chat box, there's a little there'll be a button somewhere that says subscribe. Actually, it's to the left on your screens. And click on that. There's a tier 1, a tier 2, a tier 3. And
what do you get for tier 3?
Tier 3, you get invited to an exclusive, not broadcast, not streamed, not recorded anymore,
private
production meeting with me, Katherine, and the mods. And there's not many people. There's about 16, 17 people come, and it's fun.
Very exclusive.
It's fun. Thank you, Alistair, for the gifted sub. By the way, if you are an Amazon Prime subscriber, it doesn't auto-renew. So you have to kind of do it yourself. So if you've done it, just have a little check, make sure your Amazon Prime is still subbed up, because it might have finished and you don't know. You don't get a thing saying, oh, your subscription has finished. You've got to kind of check it out and stuff. If you're new here, as some of you are, this... Oh, what have I... Shit. If you're new here, as some of you are, this is what the show is. Hi, Iain Lee here. I'm half of the Late Night Alternative with Katherine Boyle and me. And I want to tell you what we've got coming up this week. On Mondays, it's SOS, Shonky Old Shows, where we show old shows on, Tuesday, it's Tuesday Club. Come in. Wednesdays, we don't play Cluedo, we play Going for Gold. It's not Cluedo. Gold. I don't remember what Thursdays are. And Fridays? Well, that's Judgment Day. Judge Boyle. So make sure you look smart. That's weekday nights from 9 p.m. on twitch.tv/Iain Lee, the Late Night Alternative, with me, Iain Lee, and Katherine Boyle. That's her there.
She's older than that now.
Okie dokie.
It's true, I am older than that, but only a little bit.
We're on a cruise, never been done before on Twitch, first ever online cruise, and you are all invited if you want to give us a call. About anything, by the way. Does it say 9 p.m. on that trailer? Okay, I'll refilm the whole
It's
thing.
not the only inaccuracy on there, is it?
0203 286 6370 is the phone number. If you want to give us a call, you'd be very welcome. You can Skype, TLNA. Hey, that was some raid last night. They're coming on the show next week.
Oh, I loved them. I loved them so much. This charming couple.
Wonderful.
She had squeeze box.
Electric squeeze box.
Yeah, and he had a beautiful mandolin. And we thought, these look like interesting people. Little did we know, my God, it was only the woman that kind of designed Boba Fett.
Or is it Boba or Boba?
Boba.
I don't. Okay.
Boba.
Boba Fett.
Boba.
Yeah, they're going to be on next week.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a lot of fun. We've got Luke Haynes is coming on at some point. And yeah, we've been able to fit the ship down the canal.
Sir Magic Ship. Someone asked in the chat earlier on what the ship was called. HMS Big Boy, isn't it?
That's it. Stroking Big Boy today. It's not a name for my penis. It's a name for a cat.
I had a stroke as well, and that was a first for me.
My penis.
No.
Now now it's interesting because now we're at 9 o'clock, right? And now we get to the point where the numbers should go up.
Uh-huh.
And because I've changed the URL to twitch.tv from twitch.iainlee. If you're watching...
to TLNA.
TLNA, yes, sorry. If you're watching on twitch.iainlee, you're in the wrong place. Just take out the last bit and replace it with TLNA. Twitch.tv TLNA. Twitch.tv TLNA. And I've been thinking this is a great idea for ages. And then when we did it last night and the numbers were down, I've been thinking this is the worst idea for ages. That's what I've been thinking. Oh, we need to go to the comms.
Off we go. Oh, blimey.
I'm not ready. I'm sorry. Oh. Don't come to me yet.
Okay.
What? Oh
my God.
TOS?
I've got me, I've lost my sunglasses. Oh, here I am. I'm sitting on them. Need my shades on.
It's Lorna.
Lorna, yeah. I've just come from the bar. I've been up on the deck having a bit of a suntan. And
one of our VIPs. How lovely.
She's
to
a
see
repeat
you.
customer.
Travelling first class.
Cocktails.
And what, Lorna, if I may, it's always wonderful that you bring a different 21-year-old toned, bronzed nephew with you on every trip. That
very
really
kind.
is very generous of you, yes.
Well, you know, they do enjoy spending special time with their aunties.
It's odd that so few members of your family speak English, but it's wonderful to see you looking after young men.
They don't have cruises like this in Brazil.
Oh.
To be honest, it did start off as an exchange student kind of thing, and then I did get made redundant, shall we say, from that job for personal reasons. But
okay,
my students like to keep in touch. So,
so Lorna, how are you enjoying the cruise so far? We've been from New York to Venice in Spain, and now we're cruising through the canals of Ricky.
Canals of Ricky. Where's Ricky?
Rickmansworth, just north of London.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
Part of the Grand Union Canal Network.
Beautiful. One of the most picturesque canals there are, apart from the one in Venice, which was also nice but smelly.
Yes.
Are we going to cruising up to Birmingham in my neck of the woods?
We're going to go. I once went for a lovely walk along the canals of Birmingham, and I found this. I found it. Like, it was a great.
You discovered
explorer.
it, did you?
There was this wall, like this big wall along the side of the canal, but there was a big hole in it. And I climbed through the hole in this wall, and inside was this massive, like snowland, and a woman with Turkish delight. No, inside there was this massive, abandoned.
Get that down, Yolanda.
Factory. Do you know it?
An abandoned factory.
Yeah.
Abandoned factory. No, it's probably just having a smoke break. To be fair.
Oh, okay, that could be it.
Maybe someone left the door open and you wandered in.
Lorna, we're
used to seeing industry.
We are. It was abandoned.
Oh.
We're not having much luck in getting people to sign up for the karaoke, and I just wondered.
Up for it,
right? My karaoke. I love karaoke. I think I sound wonderful.
Yep.
But I don't. I can't hold a tune at all.
So is that yes?
That's why I've had a couple of these. No, this is the first one I'm having. I might have a couple, and then I might be up for it a bit later.
Well, you give us a call a little bit later on, and we'd love to get you maybe Islands in the Stream or something.
Okay.
Bye, Lorna. You enjoy. It's lovely weather out there. You enjoy it. Thank you.
Bottoms up. Bottoms very much up there.
Why was I thinking of Islands then? I don't know. Right. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us.
Peaceful.
If you want to call in for the karaoke, we don't actually have any karaoke music, but you'd be very welcome to. Hey, you're probably wondering, how can, if you're on the app, the TLNA name change thing sorts itself out. Yeah, you haven't got to do anything different if you were subscribed or following twitch.tv/Iain Lee. It's the same channel, just a different name. So you're already following, you're already subbed. But just check just to make sure. But you won't have to pay like to sub again. You know, it's the same channel, so that money is there. This we can afford to do this because we have tricked some stupid companies into sponsoring.
No, they've made a very astute business decision.
You do this bit. I don't.
Some companies have made a very astute business decision, entrusting us with their message.
We tricked them and lied to them.
No, we didn't. We didn't. We're expert communicators.
I'm going to turn my microphone off because I don't think.
I think you should. We're expert communicators and leaders in our field. It's a small field, admittedly, but we are leading in it. So we've got sponsors. Can we tell you about them? Shall we tell you about them? Would you like to hear about them?
We'll tell them, but we won't be showing the company's names.
No.
Because you can't just show them in the middle of the air like that. That'd be crazy.
That would be absolutely insane.
Yeah.
What have we got? 34sp.com. Brilliant. Right, it's 34sp.com. They are brilliant web hosters. They've got a fantastic deal at the moment. If you're thinking about starting your own website up and you were a bit intimidated by it, this is the time for you. You can get a UK domain for just £1 with 34sp.com, and if you do that as soon as possible, we'd appreciate it because we like them.
Oh, Matty, you forgot the exclamation mark. Oh, he just typed in the word sponsor. Oh, and it's coming up to Mod of the Month, the Mod of the Month awards. Oh, Matty.
Unfortunate. This space might remain vacant.
Matty.
We should put them there, shouldn't we, employer?
Yeah, we should do, actually.
Anyway, so 34sp.com, they're going to be doing the offer of a UK domain for 2,021 people. So be one of those people. Yay! Sponsors.
Abbeycare.co.uk. If you are struggling with drug addiction, alcohol issues, sex, drugs, shopping, gambling, food, all of those things that could be considered an addiction, abbeycare.co.uk can help. It's a treatment recovery centre. They've got a branch in Gloucester. I went and stayed there. My name's Iain and I'm an addict. And they've also got one in Glasgow. They're moving to new premises, which sound very swish. As soon as we can, we'll get some pics. I want some pics of the new place. Ollie, I can tell you now, it's not your month. And we couldn't really do that because other people, it would be a joke. But then you know that one of the mods, not anyone in particular, please don't think of it, but would be having a bad month.
Yeah.
And they go, oh, it's a capital, I didn't. And it would get, I think it's a great idea. I think it'd be funny, but I'm also aware that sometimes that stuff can be, we'd all be shouting muffin. So, abbeycare.co.uk, if you mention that you heard about them here on the Late Night Alternative, you get 25% off.
Yes, that's true. gelaw.co.uk, family law. With a difference, the difference being that they will not stretch things out to create more animosity than is necessary or to make more money out of you. If you give them a call, gelaw.co.uk, you will find that they are people who are thinking about your family in terms of what happens next rather than what happens now. They're not going to stir it up between you and your ex and create further resentment, because at the end of the day you're going to be mum and dad still, and you need to be able to take that family on. Yeah, different directions, but you're still going to be parents, and so they want to make sure that the whole family gets through the divorce as smoothly as possible.
And finally, Poseidon Safety. Why are there words there? Okay, Poseidon, we're going through the lock. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, old lady.
Ahoy.
Ahoy there. Ahoy, ahoy. So, how's the show been so far? It's been missing you, Dally Ho. It's been missing you.
We've just been warming up waiting for you.
Poseidon Safety, it's our last week working with them. They've been with us from pretty much the start. It's a Devon and Cornwall security company. Why would I need those? Because Devon and Cornwall is like the Wild West out there. It's like the wild goddamn West out there. You know what I'm saying? And go and have a look at Poseidon Safe on Twitter. They is good people. We have to break these adverts. We have to go to the comms room. There we go. And we're going to, very excitingly, we're going to now get a little bit of entertainment from our onboard entertainment.
Musician.
This guy was in the X Factor. Okay. Now, when I say he was in the X Factor, what I mean was
He was married to Amanda Holden.
He does look like Les Dennis.
He does look like Les Dennis, yes.
He once watched 3 minutes of an X Factor program and went, I could do that. That's as far as it got. But you know what? That's all you need sometimes. That's all you need. Please welcome
Mr. Showbiz.
Floydie. Good evening, Floydie.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the first instalment of your evening's musical entertainment.
Thank you, Floydie.
Baby, when I met you, there was peace unknown. I set out to get you with a fine-tooth comb. I was soft inside. There was something going on. You do something to me that I can't explain. Hold me closer and I feel no pain. Every beat of my heart, we got something going on. Tender love is blind, it requires a dedication. All this love we feel needs no conversation when we ride it together. Making love with each other. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. From one lover to another. I can't live without you.
It's Page Turn, the infamous Page Turn in that song. That's my favourite bit.
You got no one and you did walk in the night, slowly losing sight. But that won't happen to us, and we got no doubt. Too deep in love and we got no way out, and the message is clear. This could be the year for the real thing. No more with your crying. Oh shit. Oh, there we go.
No, it was going so brilliantly, and it was made even better. I would love it if there was a recording of Dolly and Kenny going, shit.
I'm sure they did.
Bloody Bee Gees have buggered this song up. Lovely stuff, Floydie. We'll get some more later on.
Happy sailing, me hearties.
What a talent.
Yeah.
What a talent. It's good to see him. We've not seen him for a while. We've heard him.
I like him very much.
We've not seen him for a while. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. Listen, so next week, some ads, right? We're doing a VPN, Surfshark VPN. You use the code TLNA. Just wait until next week, right? In fact, actually, let me put the link in. Let's put the link in now.
Let's see what happens.
And see what happens. You can go for this if you want, but they're not really advertising with us till next week. But if we sell 60 of these, right,
so getting a head start,
we get quite a lot of money. We get quite an unusually large amount of money for us, right? We get quite a lot of money for us. So I'm going to put in this link here. This is for a Surfshark VPN. You get 83% off, 3 months free trial, right? Maybe you fancy one. And if you're thinking of getting the game raid, wait until next Tuesday, because I'm doing a stream on it. Big bucks. Big bucks. Big bucks. I thought it was a scam. Someone said, well, do you want to come and can we plug this game and we'll pay you? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a proper streamer.
Turns out. Hey.
The name is now TLNA, not TNLA. TLNA. Thank you.
Yeah. So, life can be tricky. And to navigate those choppy waters, sometimes it takes the voice of a child.
Oh, but at last, 25 hours late.
We forgot to do 2 more. We had 2 problems there, and there are some pained souls waiting for the answer to their question.
Oh, hang on a minute. Lonely God 182. He found a McDonald's on an oil rig.
What?
And it's all gone. Could you get us... why don't they do those hash browns all day?
I was just thinking I could do a McMuffin.
The hash browns. I took the boy very lazily. I took the boys from McDonald's drive-through breakfast the other day. It was the day we bought the snake, actually. It was my way of getting them out of the house. And I said, get the hash browns. You're going to love the hash browns. I don't think I'd like it.
It's like a big flat chip.
The hash. When I used to drink, the only thing that I came close to finding that would help for a hangover was 2 hash browns and a large Coke. It's the salt, the sugar, the liquid. Well, it's semen, basically. But, yes, sorry to talk about semen, and then so let's have a little pause.
Forget.
What were you saying?
Problems. Aren't they bad? No, they're actually quite fun. I've been putting some of your queries to my 9-year-old daughter who is unhinged. That isn't her name. She's got a proper name.
She's actually... It's weird. It's weird being in her company.
Here's another one.
James Hawks. My wife's favourite Pokemon is Eevee because it is cute and can turn into anything it wants to. My favourite Pokemon is Snorlax because it's big, squishy and sleeps a lot just like me. Which is actually best? Oh, I know which one that one is. Yeah, I like that one more than Eevee.
Oh, but Eevee's cute.
Yeah, but Snorlax is cuter. Look at my one. Look at Squirtle. Because Squirtle has little legs and he's cute. I like Squirtle. Squirtle is the best.
There we go. Squirtle is the best. We've got one more of those. If you want your problem solved, then simply email it to latenightalternative@gmail.com. latenightalternative@gmail.com. That is the way to get in touch with us for anything to do with the show.
Yes.
To do with the show. A couple of people have emailed there about the I'm Not a Grown-Up mental health meetings I've started on Mondays. If you want to be part of that or you want to ask anything about that, it's like a really chilled, hour-long, anonymous private Zoom meeting where we just all kind of pile in and we get 2 or 3 minutes sharing time. Just talk about how you're doing. There's another 3 of those coming up. Mondays at 1 o'clock, and if you email I'm not a grown-up at gmail.com. I'm not a grown-up at gmail.com. That VPN code doesn't work.
What the hell?
Let me have a little look. Why? No, it should just be TLNA. TLNA. Apply. There you go. TLNA. I will get them. I don't know why they've put that in there.
As a suggestion.
As a suggestion. Click on that link and put in TLNA. Look at that, saving 83%. Holy jackamoly! This is. We'll talk about. You're not even advertising with us yet, but
we'll discuss it at further length next week.
Yeah. TLNA is the code. Thank you for highlighting that the link in there is an issue. I will kick some ass. I will go and kick some ass.
Yes.
Let's get some phone calls, guys. Oh, I told you about my day. I've been a bit flat today. A little bit flat today. And I nearly... Thank you. Oh, I see what you do. Thank you, Matty. That link works. All right. I got you. I see.
That's easier.
I see what we got. Thank you. Peace and love. 60 of those.
Looks like Matty would, if we were giving out prizes, Matty would be at the head of the bum.
But he still did sponsor, not things like that.
Oh yeah, we did.
But with that, let's just say if we sell 60 of those, we got both our mortgages covered and a Domino's delivery.
Right.
With 1 gig, which is unusual for us. If you want to advertise with us, it's cheap. I felt really flat today, and I was gonna get up late. I think I phoned you and said I'm gonna stay in bed all day. Then I got up because I really wanted a coffee because I bought some fresh coffee, so I wanted to do the plunge. I really fancied some coffee. I had to feed the cats. Genesis, I believe Pete isn't in the chat as he's on his own barge when we come up to the locks. Can you shout when we see Pete, please? Thank you. And felt flat. So what did I do? I know I went to a lunchtime meeting, or I texted someone who's been helping me out with like recovery and stuff, and I said, "Oh, just feeling a bit flat. The pink cloud seems to have disappeared."
What's the pink cloud for people who are
pink
not familiar?
cloud is like when you get sober or clean from drugs, and you're like, "Oh yes, this is living. I want to read. I want to walk. I'm going to go to the gym. I want to make love. I'm going to start a course." And then that pink cloud does not last forever. Here comes Pete.
Oh, let's give him a honk. We haven't got a honk. I'll give him...
Pete! Pete, look at your head, Catherine. Pete.
Pete.
Pete. Pete.
Pete.
Pete.
Pete.
Pete.
Pete.
Pete.
Didn't see us.
So I went to a physical meeting, a face-to-face meeting, which is great because I missed one on Sunday. But yeah, the one on Sunday and Monday I was going to go to were closed. So I did that. Made a phone call to someone in recovery, and they're probably not going to be my sponsors. That's the third person I've asked, but that's the way it goes.
Mhm.
That's the way it goes, and everything's
One
great.
step closer to the right one.
One step closer to the right one. And then I just came back and I slept for like 3 hours. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
And I remember I was sleeping last night and I was waking up thinking, I'm so tired. I wonder if this is COVID. I'm going to get a corona test. And it isn't. And I woke up thinking, it's crazy. But not you, Pete, the other one. Sorry, mate. So I've just been flat as fudge, man. Really flat. And I got college tomorrow. Thursdays are tricky because I got college, and then I got they've got to pick up the boys, and then it comes.
Oh, the lock.
Oh, there we go.
I love this, don't you? Science, innit?
Now here's the thing. Your spooky puppet. Your Twitch account. Who's spooky puppet? This is the Grand Union Club. Lots of people seem to be struggling this week, even more than usual. I wonder if Joe, if it is the 100,000. The absolute, we don't want to get too, but 100,000 is a big thing. Oh, hello, thank you, mate.
Thank you.
The absolute inability of, the fact that it's proven that our leaders are inadequate. We deserve better. I think there's that. Christmas was a month ago. I don't know what it is, but I feel flat as fudge. I'm not going to have a drink or take drugs on it today. That's not.
You have expended a lot of psychic energy recently.
I've been doing a lot of seances and exorcisms.
Ectoplasms.
But yeah, there's stuff going on. We're doing 4 hours a night. I'm cutting down my meds. It's like week 2 or 3 now. And Hazy had it. It felt absolutely drained last week. Proper brain fog.
Yeah.
There was I had a real sense in my therapy yesterday of it was overwhelming that almost anything is possible. Right, I said to my therapist, it feels like I've come out of this box of my own making. Right, I've often defined. This is going to not make any sense really, but I haven't quite got the language for it. But I've defined myself for the last 25 years by my job. I'm a TV presenter. I am a radio presenter. That's it, right? And now I don't really have a job. This is my job, but it's hard for me to consider it a job. So I don't say, oh, I'm a streamer. I don't say that. So I don't have that thing to link, to kind of link to. There's kind of, we're not syncing. We're on a.
We're in a lock.
A lock. We're in a bunch. Going to rehab for a few days and having time to think about actually, there is talk about maybe this ending in July. I kind of said to Katherine when a year of this is done, I'm warning you now with peace and love, that when this is done, I would like to stop doing this. I was like 100% then. Now I'm like 80%. Because it's been highlighted to me, it's exactly what the captain of the sinking ship would say. It's been highlighted to me by my bank statement, actually, that if I didn't have this, I would be fucked quite quickly. This doesn't cover the bills. It covers some of the bills, but it means I'm only kind of dipping into my savings every month, as opposed to putting the hand right in and pulling out. Hey, Amy, lovely to see you. Iain,
Don't start smoking now.
Sorry.
Put that out.
But then I had this feeling, this revelation, that I could do anything.
Yeah.
Right? I was thinking the other day, there's nothing stopping me applying for a job that isn't in broadcasting. Qualifications and experience to one side. There is nothing stopping me. If I could think of a job that I would like to do, I could apply for a job. The only thing that's stopping me is my limited outlook at life.
Oh.
Who are these bastards pushing in our way? Hey! 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 Hey!
That looks a lot like Pete. Is that Pete's barge?
Pete! We were here first, you bellend.
They call it a barge, but it's not because of that. Yeah.
Are you thinking of the counselling, Iain? I'm on the counselling course. I'm loving it. I also thought I could do another course if I wanted. I did a lecture the other day that I paid a tenner for. It was pay what you feel is right. I thought tenner for a 3-hour lecture seems all right. And I did that. I thought I could do more of those things. I got a lot out of that, and it doesn't have to be related to the course I'm studying.
Exactly. It's about feeding your soul.
Yeah.
Stimulating your mind.
Anyway, so that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But it's all these thoughts kind of spinning around in my head.
We've got nothing but time at the moment, have we?
Amy says, write a show and pitch and get it out there. I'm done.
Oh.
I'm done with shows. Certainly done with TV. I mean, I did say to my agent yesterday, look, if any kind of cover shifts come up at a local BBC radio station, I'd do it, and I'd do their show they wanted. I wouldn't go in all guns blazing and do this.
Trouble is, no one's going anywhere.
No one is going anywhere. It clashes. What would be your ideal job, Donna? I don't know. My ideal job was, for a brief period, the talk radio show, until I realised it was a con, and they weren't promoting us, and we were building something when everyone else, after we'd finished, was coming and smashing down what we'd done. It took me 2 years to realise that, why are we making no progress? Oh, because everybody else is just, every time we build a little bit of a wall, they come and knock it down and we have to start again. Just clicked.
Yeah, that was sad, that realisation, wasn't it?
Nightfall says, I've been feeling very drained and down these last few days. This has been going on too long. How long has this been going on?
Yeah,
too long. I would kill someone to hear you guys tackling Bezick's regulars for a week. I listen to Alan Bezick's show, and I do think I would love that. I would love that gig. I would love it. And our friend Darren, I can't remember, Darren Adam?
Daryl?
No, Daryl.
Morris.
Darren Adams, another radio presenter. Who's Darren? Oh, Darren Adam.
Yeah, we used to sometimes listen to him on the way back from talk.
Dollars. No, Daryl Morris. Sorry, Daryl, I do apologise. I heard him do it, and he was great. He was great. But there was part of me thinking, I wish. Oh, I would love to just roll up my sleeves and get... I've learnt new skills since I last did a proper phoning show. I would love to get my hands on those people. I would love it. But
there was a guy we heard on the radio the other day that said that he was in a relationship with Jenny Garth from Beverly Hills 90210.
Oh yeah, I mean it was bonkers, but it was.
Oh, you don't think they were really?
I want to play it, but he's obviously
no, he's
mentally
not right,
ill.
is he?
But it was funny. Those calls can be funny.
Yeah.
Let's play it. No, I won't.
What else? What was the other one that we heard the other night? There are people that just ring up for a row, and it's kind of reassuring to know that it wasn't just us that happened to.
Yeah.
People would come on halfway through an argument. You know, sometimes when I was a kid, you know, I'm talking sort of 18 or something, I used to go downstairs and I'd have a conversation with my mum that I'd already started in my head. And so I'd be furious already. That kind of vibe. Yeah. But it's grown older men for the most part, isn't it? Although some of the women quite tetchy as well.
0203 286 6370. 0203 286. I know some of you say you can't see that if I've got my hat on. Well, that's just tough shit. It's really.
Just listen.
0203 286 6370. Would you go back to B-Jams? No, because it doesn't exist. It's Iceland's. So we've got 700 viewers. That's bad for this. I've made a terrible mistake changing the name.
Okay, well this is day 2, and that's the second time you've said it.
It's less than yesterday.
Okay. We could change it back.
I'll change you back in a minute. But I was inspired by the Beastie Boys. What's the Beastie Boys documentary live show thing? It's really interesting, right? So they did License to Ill, right? With we gotta fight for your right to party. Right, and it was like a pop. It was like a big pop hit, right? And it was kind of their She Loves You, right? It was like it was like a big pop hit, right? But it had been kind of made by Rick Rubin and sort of came back and the record had been done, and they're going on this big pop tour with the giant inflatable dick and pouring beer everywhere and a sexy lady in a cage and all of that stuff. And they found themselves repeating it and hating it, resenting it. Yeah. And it was massive. You know, they're playing arenas and stuff. And then they got tired of it and they said, we don't want to do that anymore. We want to make a record that we're really... It's a great record, but we want to make a record that we're really proud of. Mm-hmm. And kind of Rick Rubin in the record label, Def Jam, went, no. We made you. We want License to Ill 2.
Yeah.
And we made you. We made that record. You're kind of like manufactured thing. And they went, whoa. So they left Def Jam and they went to Capitol Records, who also thought they were kind of one-hit wonders, silly pop rap band, not a real rap band. They said, no, let's make this record. And they made the album Paul's Boutique, right? And I don't know, I'm going to listen to it. It's not really my kind of music, actually, but I like them.
Mm-hmm.
But this Paul's Boutique is hailed as a masterpiece of the genre, right? As a classic. And this show is your Paul's Boutique. Oh, Joe, thank you. Because it flopped miserably.
Right.
Is that what you're saying? It flopped miserably. They came out and they're going, this is going to be this is great. And apparently it is a great record, right? And it came out and it was just, no one was interested. No one cared. They'd moved on. It wasn't Fight for Your Right to Party, so no, who cares? And it flopped miserably. And they had a real moment. It's such an interesting story. I'm going to read that book. I'm going to get the audio book. And they were at a point where they could have just split up and gone, fuck it, we did it. Because they had, one of them had another band, one was making movies, one was taking a lot of drugs. They could have gone off and done that, right, and been very, very happy and moderately successful careers. And they got a new manager because they for a joke.
Oh my God.
For a joke, they ditched their manager and they said, we thought it'd be funny to get the same guy that managed Kenny Rogers and Lionel Richie. We thought it'd be a joke. Well, here's our advice to you. Don't make big business deals because you think it's funny. It doesn't work. So then they got this new manager who said, you're brilliant. You can have back everything you wanted, everything that you had, and you can be in control of it. But you've got to start from the bottom again. And it was incredible. They then went and did like club tours where they're playing to 200 people. And they've been selling out arenas. But to get back, they went back to playing clubs to 200, 500, 600 people and relearning their craft. And they said, we worked fucking hard to get back up, to learn our craft, to sell our music, to get back up, to get back up, to get back up. Maybe this is our Paul's Boutique tour.
Yeah. How about that? How about that for your mind, Bone?
I'm just getting... shit.
What?
We might have to change course because apparently there is a storm on its way.
What?
It's about an hour and a half out. That's fine. I think we can...
we can always change tack.
I think we should move because there's a storm coming. So we need
Let's plot a new course.
We need to go somewhere else. I know. Let's go. Here we go. Right.
Oh, nice.
That's better.
This looks so much better.
0203 286 6370. Where can I watch this documentary? I found it on a hooky website. Google it. Hello, caller. You're through to Paul's Boutique.
Hello, Ian. Hello, Katherine.
Hello.
Hi. I phoned last week. I've got my name's Michael, and I've got a kilt shop. We were chatting last week.
Kilt shop, Michael.
Yes.
Hey, that one. And basically, off the back of being...
Oh, hang on a second. Sorry. Hang on.
Just turn his mic down a bit.
Hang on a minute. There we go. Yeah, where you go? Go on.
Cheers. So, yeah, off the back of being on last week, you got me a customer.
Shut the front door. Advertising works with us when you're not even advertising with us. That is brilliant, man.
So hang on. Someone watching our stream, hearing us talking to you, thought, I need a kilt.
Yes.
The very thing.
Yeah, that's brilliant, man.
Exactly. So that's cool. But I've got a question for you. So he's a fellow listener, obviously, and his first name is Danton. So I hope he's not annoyed I've mentioned him. But the question I've got for you is, because he's a fellow watcher or stroke sort of listener, blah blah blah, do we give him a discount?
No, fuck him.
Yeah!
That's the official line, is it?
Yeah, because I guarantee that the question... Well, actually, no, I don't guarantee, but the question, I'm sure, will arise. So now I've got official authority.
My sister says charge him extra.
Hey, very good. Thank you very much. Right, that's all I've got. Thanks for that.
Hang on a second. It worked once. Let's see if we can get that trick to work again. Tell us about your kilt business, please.
So, we are A1 Kilt Hire, and we deliver UK-wide. We'll deliver your outfits and collect them. And also, we have the lowest hire cost in the whole of the UK. So, yeah, come to us. It's A1 Kilt Hire.
What did you just say?
Thank you
Did
very
you say cunt us?
No!
Did you say cunt us?
Did I say what, sorry?
Can someone clip it? I'm sure he said, so cunt us.
Come to us.
Come to us.
Okay, can we clip
You've
that?
got
Because
a
he said...
filthy mind, Admiral.
I am putting the link for a1kilthire.co.uk into the chat. Get some kilt. We'll have a kilt. We'll have a kilt special.
Oh, you know what? I tell you what we'll do next year on Burns Night or something. If you're, I don't know if you wanted it, but we could send you an outfit. You could wear it on Burns Night, or I don't know, blah blah blah.
I've said to you, Michael, what I said to you 30 seconds ago. Nah, fuck it.
Fair enough.
We'll do it. We'll do something. We'll do something. We'd love to. Thank you, man. Well done. That's brilliant news.
Oh, yes.
A1kilthire.co.uk. Advertising works with us. He's not even advertising with us.
I think there is a boil tartan, because I don't know if you know this, but the Irish are
No,
the ones
you
that...
should dry clean it.
They're the ones that invented it.
You should dry clean it.
Not the Scots.
You should dry clean it.
It's like a muddy brown. It's not nice.
I'm feeling seasick, Kate.
This is a little bit of a rough
Kate
ride, I'm going to be honest, but there are some quite splendid views if you just keep your eyes on the bushes.
Here's the thing, though. It is important because we need to miss... There is a storm.
Yeah, we're taking a shortcut.
Raging, so I'm just trying to avoid the storm to see if... I don't want a storm. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number.
It really is.
If you want to give us a call, you're very, very welcome.
Tell you what I saw that was incredible and I can't stop thinking about, and I binged. Oh, hang on, there's a phone call.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello there, Ian and Katherine. I've got a bit of beef I need to pick with your previous caller.
Oh, okay. Show us your beef.
Please do.
Yes, I am that customer.
Oh dear.
I wasn't going to ask for a discount because that would be far too presumptuous. I resent the implication that I was going to ask for a discount, so I'm ringing up to cancel my order.
No!
Jesus. I think fuck him, it's the right thing to do.
He was a cheeky bastard.
It's the right thing to do. Why can I ask? You don't have to answer this. Why did you want a kilt?
It's quite niche. It's like a connection of two things. There's have you ever heard of historic manhood stones? There's like stones related to old-time Scottish clans that they used to have sort of in each area, and you had to prove your manliness by picking up a big stone.
With your with your penis?
I don't think they did that, no.
If you could do that, you got extra points.
That was a genuine question. I thought when it's a manliness stone.
Manhood stone.
Manhood stones.
Okay,
yeah, there's stones all around Scotland that need picking up. And basically, I want to go and do a tour of picking up the manhood stones, but I also want to honour my great-grandmother's clan whilst doing it. So I've been keeping my eye out for a kilt to wear whilst I'm doing it.
This is
brilliant. Sounds awesome. What clan are you?
Ku Klux. Well, she was a Reed, which it turns out they're a sect of the Robertson clan, and so yeah, I'm trying to find this Robertson hunting kilt basically that I can wear to represent my ancestry when I probably go and fail miserably to pick these stones up.
Well, I am right. Let's get right. How do I put another call in this? Because I want to get this. I want to get that scumbag.
Let's get this sorted out. Let's put some hands across the water.
I want to get.
Watch your heads, everyone.
Hang on a minute. How do I add a phone call?
Is it not that thing? Add.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Add. Hang on a minute. You leave it. I'm gonna get you a wicked discount.
Yeah.
Or you can tell him to jog on. I don't care. A piece of trash.
Man.
No wonder his kilt business is going up the wazoo. Hang on a minute.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, it's my absolute pleasure. We got to look after our own.
What are we going for? 20%?
I reckon we can go for it. I can definitely get you 15.
Let's go for 20, and we'll actually either 10 or 15.
All right.
Right.
Don't say 10. Don't say 10 out loud. That's crazy.
But you'd
Okay,
accept
sorry.
that. Okay, that's good to know.
Here we go. I think I'm calling him. I'm going to call Kilt Michael. Well, I'll trick him first of all. I'll make him.
He's given away my actual name as well. I always go by a pseudonym.
Hello there. I said Michael. Hello, Michael.
Speaking.
Hello, Michael. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, mate. Thanks very much for asking.
I was having some neeps and tatties, and I thought I'd love to start to say hello to you. How are you good? You're good, eh?
I'm great. Are you calling from Ireland?
No, I'm calling from Glasgow.
I think it's Karachi.
All right, this is. I tricked you, Michael.
And scene.
I tricked you. This is Iain, Lee, and Katherine Boyle. How are you doing?
What? It's Iain. Oh, hello, Iain and Katherine.
You're welcome. Got him. That's it. You've been had. We have got your customer on the line, and he is raging.
I thought this is the customer complaints line, is it not?
No way.
He is raging.
Yeah.
That you would think.
This is the Iain and Katherine mediation service. I am furious.
And what was your name? Sorry.
My code name is Briggsy. I don't give away my full name.
But you do
You
apparently,
did.
Michael. Briggsy.
Hello, Briggsy. Oh,
Data protection.
Briggsy, apologies. I am so sorry for what I have done. What is my crime?
You have suggested that Briggsy would want and would ask for a discount when Briggsy is an honourable man who just wants to go around Scotland honouring his dead grandmother by lifting up stones with his penis.
With no pants on.
With no pants on.
Wow.
I was prepared to pay over the odds just for the honour of doing business, and I'm not sure if I want to do anything now. To be honest, I'm furious.
How are you going to make him happy?
Come on, a1kilthire.co.uk.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. I'm thinking maybe we could do a wee discount on the basis that that I assumed you wanted a discount, and as a way of an apology.
Play it cool, Briggsy. Play it cool.
That's a wee one, like 30% wee. Is that what we're
Shut
saying?
up, Briggsy! Shut up, man! We never mentioned the big 3-0. What the hell are you doing, you absolute melt?
Who are you, Donald Trump?
He's gone too far already.
He's gone too far. Stop. Oh, this is North Korea. And this. No. We were wondering. Oh, Jesus. We were wondering. Let's go to the comms room, actually. We were wondering how would 15 or 10% sit with you?
Or 5.
Shut up.
Catherine.
How would 10% discount, Michael, for A1 kilt hire?
I think that's an excellent idea. To be quite honest, I was kind of expecting you guys to tell me to give him a discount. So yeah, let's do that.
Shut up, man.
Way of an apology.
We told you to give him a discount, and you went, quote, no, fuck him. Hey, don't spin this on ours. You heard it, Catherine.
Yeah, and you called him a cheeky bastard.
Yeah,
I can't
no,
believe
fuck
this
him.
is actually happening.
Yeah, it's happening, mate. You've been caught.
I believe
I'm so sorry, mate.
I believe the term you used was cheeky ball bag.
Ball bag, exactly.
Yeah.
Bob, and he's got an English accent. Right, that's it. He's getting charged more.
We're virtually on the eve of Burns night as well, and we're all supposed to be feeling festive.
Yeah, Briggsy, no worries, mate. Let's do it. If I've got your size, buddy, let's do it.
Nice
I've got your size. Good get out.
A1kilthire.co.uk. Briggsy, thank you. We got there.
Beautiful.
Wowzers, man.
I love it when we can get hands across the border.
I love it when people get angry with other people that they've met because of this show, and then there's an awkward phone call and a weird resolution. I love it.
And we've stirred it up.
Yeah, we made it worse. Love it.
Oh.
Sorry?
That was rather loose, love it.
Love it.
It reminded me of that song I used to play on 3 Counties. It was a little bit scary. Would I?
Would I? That's a great song.
Would I?
What was it's a great song. I wonder if it's on Spotify.
It's a creepy song.
It is a creepy song. I was listening to Diana the Musical, unironically, earlier on.
It's good. I mean, it's a grower.
Who sang Would I? So one of the acolytes will know. This is the comms room, Tunackers. Would I? It turns out when you Google it, a lot of people sang Would I. Maybe it's YouTube. Well, I can't remember. Who's the Savage Bees?
I feel like I've seen that whole film now.
Who sang that song?
Would I?
Would I? Dirty song. Wasn't Roger Moore.
Wow. Tunakers is in the chat, everyone. Let's give them a big TLNA welcome.
Oh, this is the world's dirtiest song.
Oh, no.
Can we listen to the world's dirtiest song?
Probably not. Not after Tyson Gate.
Well, we're not going to see any visuals. No, why are you saying Divine? No, it's not. It's the song goes, Would I? That's the only lyric. And here we go. The world's dirtiest
They
song.
called Bird and McDonald. Give it a listen.
Bird and McDonald, the world's dirtiest song. I'm hovering.
There was an old farmer who lived by a rock. He sat in the meadow, was shaking his fist at some boys who were down by the creek. Their feet in the water, their hands on their marbles and playthings. And in days of yore, there came a young lady. She looked like a pretty young creature. She sat on the grass. She pulled up her dresses and showed us her ruffles and laces. And white fluffy dot wax. She said she was learning a new way to bring up her children and learn them to knit. While the boys in the barnyard were shoveling refuse and litter from yesterday's hunt. While the girl in the meadow was rubbing her eyes at the fellows, as girls sometimes do, to make it quite clear that she wanted to go for a nice pleasant stroll on the grass. Then hurry back home for a nice piece of ice cream and cake. That's the 3 layers tall. And after dessert, she was ready to go for another walk down by the dock with any young man with a sizable roll of 100s and a big bulge up front. If he'd ask politely, she'd show him her little pet dog who was subject to fits. Then maybe she let him grab hold of her small tender hands with a movement so quick. Then she'd bend on over and suck on his soda.
As Hazy says, and I've been thinking the same thing,
So
do
do
they do
I.
a final swear? This is tense.
It is tense.
This is tense.
So sweetly till she finished it, then pulled down her panties to rub on her hip that she bruised when she ran down the halls. Cause he tried to force her to lick on his candy so tasty made of butterscotch. And then he spread whipped cream all over her cookies that she had been baking all night. If you think this is dirty, you're fucking well right.
Yes, man! Oh, this guy's going to come and kill them. Oh, perfect. That was perfect. That was absolutely perfect.
Yeah, there
what
it is.
Fun.
There it is. Anyway, would I? oh, we should be down in the club for this.
Oh, we should actually. And thank you for someone who's named the song. You've absolutely got it spot on. Let's go down to the bar.
Yeah, let's do it.
There we
Piano
go.
bar.
That was fantastic. Chico Arnez, isn't it?
Oh, right.
This is.
Is that Desi's son?
Could be. Here we go. Everybody, you want to dance?
Would I? Would I? Oh, would I? Would I? Would I?
Easy, man. I'm not singing along. And turns out she would.
Absolutely shagged.
Oh, it was lovely.
That was Chico Arnaz, would I?
Yep.
TOS. I just had a DM as well. Someone going, "Oh, why are you ripping off Captain Sexy's act?" We're not. He's a prick.
Oh.
He's a bell end.
Yep.
He's disrespectful. He's just an arsehole, right? And we raided him the other day. We were going to take 3,000 people to him. He stopped the stream just before we got there and then came on afterwards and laughed. So, not stealing it. We had this idea months before we even knew about that absolute arse stain. Arsehole, I don't want to go on about too long, right? Because I don't want to kill the vibe.
You're using the word arse a lot around him.
Because he's an arse. I don't want to go on and kill the vibe, right? But Captain Sexy, unfollow him, unsubscribe to him. It's people like him that ruin Twitch, which is supposed to be a fun thing. End of.
I think it's fair to say we're just two ships that should not be anywhere near
One
each other.
ship, one shit. So that's why. So I don't. And anyone sends me a DM about it, as an insta ban. All right, so that's that. 0203 286 6370. Let's just hang out in the bar for a little bit while we. I tell you what we can do. We can talk about. We've got another.
Do another little problem if
We've
you
got
want.
another little problem from Little, and this is what we would normally do on a Tuesday club.
Yeah.
Tuesday club, we have different.
We
themes.
concentrate on our souls.
Different themes. Tuesday club's a bit more chilled.
Yes.
A little bit more chilled.
Yeah.
And you can have your problems solved, big or small, age approach, please, by Catherine's weird
Yes.
9-year-old.
I mean,
when I phone you up, why does she come in?
Because she is
every
desperate for
time?
distraction.
Tough teacher, home teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you get back to work?
That's basically what I'm there for now. They've organised it so well. There's plenty for them to do, right? So I'm just basically the fun police, and I bloody love it. Like Miss Hannigan. Is there fun happening over here? Back to work.
I don't get the reference, but it sounds like a fun reference.
It's a great reference.
So anyway, if you want a problem solved by her, we do it every Tuesday. Get them in as soon as you can.
Yeah.
Late night alternative at gmail.com. This is number 3, the third and final one of this week.
This is from Anonymous. Please, 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 can you solve a problem for me? My neighbour keeps ringing or texting, asking for things to borrow. Today, even before 7 a.m, we had 2 calls that she had no milk or tea bags. Yesterday, it was super glue. Since the start of the new year, she has asked for money, £5 and £4, sheets for a bed, toilet roll, a phone charger cable, sellotape, greaseproof paper, a cake tin and sanitary towels. Ooh. Do I continue to help? I get really anxious and don't want to upset people by saying no. But if I have the things, it does no harm to share. Help.
Go, the answer.
I would start asking her for essentials, like, can I have some cucumber, please? Or can I have some cheese balls? And ask her for things that you don't think you'll get, that she'll have. And then we'll see what she does. It's nice to share, but if they're calling you at 7 a.m, then no.
The best advice. Your kids are so adorable. I would love to swap, but it's the paperwork just makes it too tricky. And I know you're attached to your kids.
I think they're all right. I tolerate them.
Thank you, McPauls, for the bits. Thank you. Oh, we got some subs here. CJ just gifted a sub. Thank you.
Wow.
Pete Schnaps has subbed. Kakisha Fan 4359. Thank you for the host. Alistair gifted a sub. We did that. This is our job. If you want a sub, you miss the adverts, right? Gaming.amazon.com. If you got Amazon Prime, gaming.amazon.com. Right, you link your Twitch with your Amazon Prime, and you can sub to us free. There are other ways of doing it, but let's not go there. Other ways you can help us with money. What is that, Matty? What is that?
What's happening now?
Matty, what are you posting this?
I see CJ Rebecca's given a sub to Becky Miz, which is very kind. What's the matter?
Why is Matty posting this shit in the chat?
I think we better have a look at it.
No, I don't want to have a look at it. Matty, can you explain what that is, please? Thank you, Moon Disaster, for the sub. But thank you for giving us your Prime. That is appreciated. Because I don't really. It's not even a thing. You're kind of treating it like it's a joke. So I don't really want to watch it. Could you tell me what that is, please?
I want to watch it.
All right. Well, the guy's a bell end.
I mean, noted, but I think we need to know what's going on.
Okay. Well, he hasn't.
You like Iain Lee? I did, and then he called me a twat, and a plonker, and a wanker, and other various names, and he said I had a really small boat, and my deck was really small. Not my dick, my deck. So right now, as you can see, I'm going 20,000 nautical miles chasing his goddamn boat.
What the?
We're gonna catch up with that fucker.
What absolute
We're gonna
prick.
sabotage this goddamn boat party.
Prick.
There's only fucking one captain on Twitch, and it's goddamn Captain Sexy Chat. Turn me up! Do you like Iain Lee?
Fuck off.
I did, and then he called me a twat, and a plonker, and a wanker, and other various names, and he said I had a really small boat, and my deck was really small. Not my dick, my deck. So right now...
Loser!
I'd be worried.
Loser!
I'd be worried, but I can see the size of his dinghy.
Katie says he's a bell end, this weird idiot. I mean, it's I before... weird... How do you spell weird? Is it
W-E-I.
Yeah, it is. It's I before E, except in weird.
In weird. Which is weird.
Yeah. It's just stupid.
Obsessed with us, he is. Obsessed.
It's just stupid. No more, Matty. If you weren't a thing, I would. As that is some people's stream gimmick, is just being.
What offensive?
Yeah, exactly. Right. Oh, let's get some phone calls going, guys. Yeah. 0203. Other ways you can support us, you can chuck us bits. I don't think the audio. I think because we changed the TLNA name. If you're watching us on twitch.tv/Iain Lee, you're in the wrong place. Take the Iain Lee, replace it with TLNA. We kind of thought it would be a good idea to change the URL, but the numbers are down massively. Probably the worst idea.
It's probably because of this guy. I bet he's put a.
Don't.
I bet he's put a little hole in it. Well, they're all falling out. Gemma is encouraging him. He's hot as a faucet.
It's not. Briggsy, thank you for the sub. Should we change the name back?
Day 2.
It's such a. We've got half the viewers that we would normally have.
Football's on.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
None of our people like football.
Maybe they live with people that are using the computer for football.
Not much. I see your joke. I see where that timeout button could be. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. Let's wait.
Yeah, that guy's harshing my buzz, man.
I can read this actually because that's a picture. I read a really good book for ages, and it's only very short. It's more photographic book, really good book about Hyde Park Corner. Right, give it a month. This is a change that was always going to have short-term impact, but may have a long term or may not. It says Pete, whose freaking idea it was. Pete said, "I've got a great idea. Why don't you change it make it fairer? Get rid of the Iain Lee." And I said, "I don't know. I think Iain Lee is the draw." And why don't you change it? So Pete, all right, I'll give you a month. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
It's Michael Gibson. I have to remind you every time I come on. I can't remember how to remind you. From Toasty Stream, called in the first time and just talked rubbish. So I just thought I'd call and say hello.
That's all we do.
But yeah, I don't really know what to talk about. But I just thought I'd call in because you were like, "Oh, call in," and I just thought I'd call in and say hello.
Hello.
So,
What's happened to you? What's happened to you today?
Today I've been working from home. So I've been working from home since kind of start of lockdown 1. And we were saying earlier on about kind of going through kind of rough spells. So kind of this week and last week have been kind of rough, but kind of no particular reason there's kind of in my head been no real reason why. Don't know if it's because of lockdown. Don't know whether it's because the silly man down in Downing Street is doing what he's doing. I don't know. But it was Blue Monday as well last week, so I don't know.
Well, Blue Monday isn't real. Blue Monday was made up. Blue Monday is not a real thing. It was
supposed to entice you to buy a holiday.
It was made up by an advertising company to sell holidays.
I never knew that. I thought it was actually
just like Frankenstein is the monster. No, he's the doctor. The monster didn't have a name.
You did?
Yeah.
What was
everyone calls the monster
Was it called
Frankenstein.
Adam?
Yeah.
Oh, like Adam and
First
Joe.
man. Yes.
Okay. All right. So Frankenstein is so it's Adam Frankenstein. I was wrong. I apologise. But Blue Monday is not real. It's
not real.
But
Well,
I do think that after thinking about Christmas and thinking, well, there's something, right? At least it's a day that's be different. There'll be something different on the telly. We're kind of now back into real life again, and I think for a lot of people that was a big deal.
yeah, and I suppose we've not, like, Blue Monday wasn't really a big. I know you're not saying it's real, but like Blue Monday wasn't really a thing this year because obviously people can't go on holiday, and I suppose after the New Year people are like, oh, let's go on holiday. But hopefully we'll be able to do that soon. Like, I really want to go on holiday and go to Florida.
Magenta Wednesday is real, and New Order are indeed a myth. New Order were created to sell holidays to Tenerife. Yeah, I don't know. I'm flat as hell. I know I've got the boys coming tomorrow night, which is always it's wonderful, but it's going to be so exhausting. And I kind of swerved having them last weekend because I just didn't fancy it, and I don't fancy anything. I don't fancy them being here. I don't fancy them not being here. What are you going to do? Might as well have them here. Might as well have a bit of energy, a bit of life. I'm going to get them to bring their bikes up, so we might go out for a ride.
That'll be amazing.
It'll be something. We'll be getting out of the house and doing something.
Got to stop seeing it as a big chunk of commitment and see it as just moments, because that's how you've been getting through your spare time recently, isn't it?
Yeah.
So just aim for like a nice roast dinner and a bike ride. Boom. Rest of it will happen.
Yeah, like for myself, to kind of clear my head, just going for a walk, going for just walking until my legs get sore, take a break and then walk back.
I haven't done any exercise this year. I mean, we're only 26th or something. I haven't done any exercise this year. Before Christmas, I went out for the walk with the boys. I've been out for 3 walks in the last 5 months. I haven't done anything else. I'm getting so fat, getting lazy, I'm getting tired. What's going on, man? What is going on? Make it end.
For myself, I've got my personal trainers who are doing Zoom sessions just now. So I'm just kind of doing that twice a week, which because of work, I'm having to do them early in the morning, so getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning and then doing walks at night. So it's not too bad.
So you're
but,
doing it. Well, I love how you phoned us up. I don't know, possibly assuming we'd be able to cheer you up, and instead we're all wallowing in our misery, and Catherine and I are watching the chat as Raymond and Nightfall argue whether the monster is called Adam or not.
The eternal struggle for supremacy continues.
I love it.
Hang in there. This too shall pass. I've had great moments of joy. And that will happen again, you know. And this too shall pass works with the good stuff and the bad stuff. I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't know. I'm tired. I'm always tired. That's the key.
I feel the same. But no, for you two, like you two are doing amazing. Like watching your show has been fantastic. Have the funny bits, even that really weird moment from the guy from A1 Kilts and his customer, that made me laugh. Like as soon as his customer came on and was like, "I'm his customer, by the way," I was like, "Oh." It's just a bit of drama. I loved it. It was really funny.
More eyes. I'd love to know who you're tired of my whinging. I can fix that really easily. You don't have to be here.
Unless we're misunderstanding.
So I'll give you a chance to explain. I don't think anyone's minge binging. I don't think anyone's whinging. I think what you're hearing is honesty.
Okay, LOL is not the thing that's going to save you.
Morais, we're going to say goodbye. We're going to say goodbye.
I think you're in the wrong stream.
It's not whinging. It's honesty. It's being honest. It's just it's being human. Because if we don't talk about this shit, people are dying, man. Not just from COVID, but from not talking about this shit. So it's great that you can phone up and say, "I'm feeling shit," and it's great. That's what we need to do.
Yeah, exactly. And as I said, you guys are making it. If you might not feel that you are, but you are definitely making it a bit more bearable. So thank you very much.
Can I do my new thing? But I have to ask permission to do it because it makes me laugh a lot. And I have to know if I say something offensive to you, and if you're not in a position to hear something offensive, right?
No, go for it. No, go for it.
Right. So just tell me how you. I'm just setting you up. I'm going to say something horrible, but I think it will make us laugh. It makes me laugh. Right? So just tell me briefly again how bad you've been feeling.
Kind of flat, kind of rubbish, but
Man the fuck up. It's my favourite thing to say, but you've got to know the person really well, and you've got to know exactly where they are. And honestly, you can do it to me because you see what I mean. Yeah, I've been struggling a lot today. I've been really tired. I was thinking about
Iain, man the fuck up.
Boom.
Doesn't it feel good?
It does actually.
Now you know what these the Lawrence Fox and Julia Hartley Brewer why they look so alive, because it's wonderful. You're a good sport, man. Thank you for talking, and we'll speak again soon.
All right, and just seeing man the fuck up to somebody just makes it amazing. So thank you very much.
Doesn't it? Does
Yeah.
it really does?
But always check first.
Anytime you want to phone up and say it to me, you'd be very, very welcome. You'd be really welcome.
will
Thanks
do.
a lot, man. Thank you. It's so much fun, but you've got to.
Please check first.
You've got to check.
Before throwing that grenade.
Hazy says the discussion, the I'm struggling discussion is definitely getting easier to have. Guys I work with have started talking that way, and they're not what you would assume would be the type.
Yeah.
Know what you mean? Thank you. Raymond is insistent that the monster was not called Adam. That Adam is like a story in the beginning. But then our other contributor, Nightfall, was saying, well, yeah, but he then chose to take on the name Adam.
Guys.
Thank you, Michael. That was fun. I enjoyed that.
By the way, if you want to watch something that you won't be able to start watching until 5 o'clock in the morning, flipping it, right? It's not a cheery one. There are moments of lightness in it, but it's, oh my God, it'll rip your heart out. It's a sin. You can watch the whole thing on All 4. My God.
Tough watch. Hang on a minute, Brett. Be with you in a second.
It was incredible. It's incredible. It sort of charts the rise of, it's some kids who go to London, and they're young gay men. There's one girl, but the rest of the housemates are young gay men, and it's kind of them finding their feet, but also against a backdrop of AIDS, basically. And they first hear rumours about it, no one believes it, they think it's some sort of conspiracy, similar to what happened with the virus. People going, nah, it can't be real. Funny how it only affects gay men. I think they're just trying to get at us again, and then there's other people who are starting to see things in their friends, and people dropping off the radar and going home to their mums and never being seen again. And my God, what a thing Russell T Davies has made. An incredible thing. If you make one of those in your lifetime, you are done. It's just incredible. And it breaks your heart that it's based on reality. People being treated the way that you see the difference in treatment at the beginning of it, when the NHS is trying to work out just how catching it is, till the end, where these lads are being treated like human beings again, although it's still a horrific thing that's happening to them. It's just,
I remember
what a watch.
Talking about AIDS in the playground as a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
It was a big conversation.
Because there was that "don't die of ignorance" thing, wasn't there?
Didn't know what was going on.
It's just an incredible piece of work. If you've got enough in reserve emotionally, I cannot recommend it highly enough. But make sure you're primed for it, because it's something else. You enjoy it and you endure it at the same time. It's just brilliant.
Evening, Brett.
Is that Popeye and Olive? Hello?
Hello. Yeah, I'm phoning up the hospital. I just want to see, do you know what ward Brett is in? He got admitted because he got a really bad kicking for being offensive, and he got the shit kicked out of him.
Oh, he got put in
badly
isolation, didn't
by
he?
2 people.
Yeah.
Just leathered him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had been
I'm
eating
just
spinach.
just ringing because I'm growing a mullet at the moment, because I haven't had a haircut for 6 months. And I'm thinking, what's the top 5 celebrity mullets?
Paul McCartney.
Sharp.
Oh, hold on. I'll say mine first. Patrick Swayze.
Yes.
Hang on a minute. Yes, man.
My stomach went then. Did yours?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah. Yes, Patrick Swayze.
Billy Ray Cyrus.
Excellent mullet.
Andre Agassi.
Yes. That turned into a
Michael
skullet, didn't it?
Bolton.
That's a good one.
And the big one, Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh. Admittedly, all excellent mullets.
You've not picked the right ones, though.
What's yours then?
Paul McCartney. Davy
In
Jones.
the 80s.
In the 80s, Davy Jones. Bolton. It's the one you got right. As my good friend Ollie says, Rambo.
Oh.
I
think you've missed someone out who's very obvious.
Go on.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
He's never a mullet.
He did.
No.
He did.
No.
He did.
No.
He did.
No.
He did.
Oh, mine up, Snowflake.
How dare you!
Yes, man. What a world we live in. Turn it down. The one time I forgot.
Hello.
Hello,
Hey.
as we are now saying, Amy.
Yes. Hi. How are you?
It's fun changing your name, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I feel like a new person.
My Lee was my middle name. Rugby was my last name, and then I changed it legally. It's all legal, Iain Lee.
Ah.
And then a Christmas present to my boys last year, or 2 years ago, last 2 Christmases ago, was I let them come up with my middle names.
Mm-hmm.
And so I am now legally Ian Felix Diamond Lee. And
I love
it's great, man. Get kids to come up with your middle names. It's so... I had the right of refusal, but yeah, no, they're great. How you doing, Amy?
I'm pretty good. I was just watching and enjoying the show, and I noticed that again. I think that these days sometimes people are feeling a little low. With their.
Hang on a second, Amy. Hang on a second. Whoa! Oh, God.
That got me in the face.
I wish this ride would stop. I can't get off. I'm soaking wet and I can't get off. Thank you,
sitting
Kai,
in
for
it.
the sub. Amy, sorry, we seem to be stuck on. We're trying to avoid the storm. That's why we're on this eternal log flume. But please continue.
I was listening to a previous caller, and you guys talking about how you're feeling a bit tired or a bit down lately, and kind of like wondering, what's wrong with life sometimes. And I thought that perhaps I could bring some musical joy with my my nice habit of singing stuff a cappella, if you wouldn't mind.
Please, we love your voice. Yes, please, yes, please, yes, please.
So I thought that a song that is very on brand with how the world is feeling a little bit right now is the song That's Life by Frank Sinatra.
Okay, because there isn't a song called Isn't the World Miserable and All Our Leaders Are Shit. So That's Life is possibly the closest.
Yeah,
the closest to
yeah.
that.
Yeah, well,
Hey, by the
we'll
way,
have to
Amy,
find out. Yes.
that raid last night, weren't they incredible?
Honestly, I was obsessed. I watched the whole stream.
Wow.
I was like, oh my God, I love them so much. And they have such a warm energy. I was like, I want to live with you.
Yeah, I would watch their TV show.
I would watch it. They're
Yes.
coming on. They're going to come on our show next week, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday. They've got a few options. But they were just so. What a lovely couple, beautiful people. What an interesting backstory they've both got. And then just lovely chilled music. His version
And we're
of
so sweet and
Coat
so
of Many
like,
Colours.
yeah,
and
yeah.
a really weird, not weird, an interesting mix of like old hippie songs. There was some Dylan and the band and Neil Young, and then there's some like really lovely jazz and blues. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
Really
Oh, and you
loved
can
it.
see that these two were wild, like in the sense that I've
Oh.
seen in the background there were some like signs for like women's protest and stuff like that, and I was like, yeah.
When I saw a woman's places in the Resistance, I thought these are our people.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, if you weren't in the raid last night,
Hang on.
you-
Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on.
I wish this would stop. If you weren't in the raid last night, they were flipping brilliant. I can't remember the name of their channel. Let me go. They've been whispering to me, so let me go and have a little look.
I
was
think it's the
All music
Considered.
All
Considered?
music considered.
Yeah.
All music considered. Go and click follow. Go and enjoy them because they are magic. It's one of the hidden gems of. Let's go to the comms room for a bit. One of the hidden gems of Twitch. There's this stuff going on that you can miss so easily.
What I found so adorable, and she had this beautiful tone to her voice. Both
Yes.
of them did.
Oh
You know,
my
when
God.
he sang "Coat of Many Colours," it was beautiful. It was kind of authentic, and you know,
Yes.
he was telling you the story, right, in a kind of Johnny Cash way. You know, you get the real. You feel like he's telling you a story. Anyway, But it's when they were talking in between times, and she'd say, "Oh, George is a legend," and she obviously thinks the world of him. And
they're both artists.
Yeah, I want them to just have a show and tell stories in between songs and just chat with the audience and whatever. That's amazing. I would see that live in a bar or
Exactly. If there was a small art centre or a small theatre and that was on, I would go every night and have some of that, because it's a thing, right? You can be really talented and you can be really interesting, but there was a magic there.
Tell you what it was, and it gets used a lot, right? Wholesome. It was wholesome.
Yeah.
It felt warm, it felt inviting, it felt safe, but it also felt fun.
And also, they were in love.
Yeah.
They were proper in love.
So
and
sweet.
the way they would look at each other, and he was a little bit grouchy sometimes, and she would look at him really warmly, and it was magic. Anyway, I saw you, because we stuck around for a bit longer than we do normally, and I saw you kind of chatting in there, and so I just wanted to mention that. But we would love a song from you. Let's go to the bar. We're going to go to the bar.
Let's go and chill out.
We're going to chill out, and we're going to listen to you sing, Amy.
Yes. So, okay, let me just open my lyrics in case I forget. All right.
I love your accent so much. Even the way you say "in case I forget." Oh God. Anyway, sorry. Shut up, Ian. Go.
All right. Okay. Here's "That's Life" by Frank Sinatra. That's life. That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top in June. I said that's life, and as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on a dream. But I don't let it get me down, 'cause this final world that keeps me spinning around. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I just pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. And as funny as it may seem, I thought of quitting, baby, but my heart ain't gonna buy it. And if I didn't think it was worth one single try, well, I jump upon a bigger bird and then I fly. I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I just pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. That's life, and I can't deny it. Many times I thought of cutting out, but my heart won't buy it. And if there's nothing shaking come here this July, I'm gonna roll myself up in a little ball and die. I guess that's life. Thank you.
Man, that was stunning. There's loads of comments. I'm not going to embarrass you by reading all of them, but there's one that really struck me.
Yeah.
Where was it? Tech support says, "This is the first time I felt something all day."
I messed up the lyrics at one part. I'm so sorry. I forgot the lyrics.
You did, and that's why I'm afraid we're going to ask you never to call us again. It doesn't matter. It was great, Amy. Man, Amy Mann, that's a singer. Get recording as soon as you can. We want to hear that stuff. We want to buy that. So we want to put money in your pocket.
Thank you.
What a thrill. How lucky we are that we've crossed paths. Thank you, Amy. That was beautiful.
No worries, and have a good night, guys.
Thank you.
Good
Bye-bye.
night. Bye.
For those who don't know, we did a talent show with prize money that was two of our sponsors. We'll do our sponsors in a bit. Poseidon and GE Law, and then a load of you kind of topped it up. And the first prize, I think, was 400 quid, I think. And we did a talent show, and we weren't sure what it was going to be. And we had a real nice mix of the weird. Third place was Ollie, eating as many frazzles as possible. I think 3 packets.
Yeah, there was dedication involved.
Second place was a dad and his daughter dancing to Kate Bush.
Yeah.
And Amy, we had a few people who were not fans of this show, didn't know about this stream, who went, "Oh, are we allowed to enter? We're not. Can anyone enter?" Of course you can. Amy called in from Montreal.
Yeah.
One of those moments, it's like, oh, what has just happened here? What has just happened here? And
what happened was it was kind of game over, wasn't it?
it was incredible.
She was so good.
But here's the beautiful thing. She called us back yesterday and said that money, the prize money, she's put towards hiring a rehearsal space and recording stuff, and is going to record some songs. As soon as it's done, man, come on, and you're going to get we're going to do an album of the week. You're going to like Ken Bruce on Radio 2. We're going to do an album of the week. We're going to play you every single day, and we're going to sell. I'm guaranteeing you. I don't know if it's a single or an album. We're going to sell you 100 of those. That's my guarantee.
So good.
I'm going to sell you 100 of those.
But the chances of her finding us that night at that moment and thinking, "Go on, I'll go for it."
This is kind of getting in my way of the thing.
What do you mean? Everyone needs a big banana on a cruise ship.
Did I blow up that big man for nothing?
Well,
for nothing.
We'll go out in a bit when it calms down. I thought you said there was going to be a storm.
There is going to be a storm, but we're avoiding it. I'm taking different routes, but we're going to call up G Wit, but I'm going to turn the audio down because he comes in hot.
He really does.
And loud. Hot and loud. I've got to ride this guy's fader. At Amy_Cash, that's who that was. Thank you, Fringy Man.
Hello, Kath. Hello, Ian.
Hello, G Whit.
Hello, G Whit.
How's the volume?
We appreciate your muffling.
It's cool and soft.
Thank you. Well, I guess I'm sure you know why I'm calling.
Because you want to ask Katherine to marry you again?
God, don't dressed up in that sailor suit. That's what I was originally going to call about. But of course, I made a call about: is it higher? Is it lower? Is it higher or is it lower?
Okay. They're both decent questions.
I forgot you had a jingle.
Let's find out. What are we starting with,
Let's play it, buddy.
What are we starting with?
We're in the bar. It's a fun quiz. We're in the bar having a little bit of fun.
This is the impersonator round. So these are all impersonators. First off, with impersonators, usually there is more than one. So I just pick whoever came up first when you search for them.
Okay, we're talking about Cameo and how much they're charging.
Is one of them that De Niro guy?
No, he's not on the list, although he does come up a lot.
Yeah, we played the video for that De Niro guy once.
It's a man that does this.
Yeah, I can do a good De Niro face. Wouldn't charge 45.
I can do Pacino. Oh, look at you! That's really good.
I stole that from Scott Balcony.
I can do Pacino, but it would be a very short phone call. It would just be me going, hoo-ha!
Jesus, don't do that. Fuck.
I can only do Pacino in Irishman when he goes, "I'm through talking about this." So we've got impersonators. The
He does sound a bit like that sausages dog, doesn't he?
Sausages. Why did you just do the sausages dog but didn't have him saying sausages? You went off, off, off.
Because you have to get him. You have to get his mouth going first, and then.
Yeah, you got to develop a froth.
Sausage froth.
Catherine's always got a froth. She's just on the edge of a froth. Don't know what that means. That sounds
horrible. It sounds filthy, and I think that was the intention.
You have taken the people on. By the way, I stole that from Scott Balcony. So the people from Cameo who are impersonators, you have got their prices, and we have to guess if higher or lower.
Right. That's correct. Are we ready? The first one, you just got to guess the price. The first one is a Cher impersonator.
Yes.
So how do you think a Cher impersonator charges?
Well, you're not going to get the real thing, right? So if they're really good, I reckon about 40 quid.
£75.
I think the thing with Cher is there's a lot, costume-wise, there's a lot of effort you could put in that might make it worth it. Kath is closest. The price is £45.
Yeah.
But does she bring her own cannon?
Oh, yes.
That cannon was supposed to be a dick, right?
Yes, in so many ways. And all the seamen scattered around her on the ship.
Sure. I can imagine as well that a Cher impersonator did actually work live as the Cher impersonator. You know, and now has got all the gear, I'm imagining.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't you? You wouldn't be able to recycle that.
Try to figure somebody you could recycle it as, but maybe someone.
Sometimes
get on with the quiz.
Sometimes Carol Vorderman is quite Cher-ish. Anyway.
Cher and Cher alike. Oh, someone just typed it as I said it. James
So we've got
Cher and Cher alike is my act that I'm formulating.
Please
so stop
get on with this freaking quiz.
Yes. So £45 for Cher. What about Tom Jones impersonator?
Lower.
Yeah. Tom Jones.
Yeah, Wendell. He calls his dick Wendell.
I don't know if he still calls it that.
He calls it Wendell.
I think a Tom Jones impersonator would probably charge a little less than Cher.
He charges £33.75.
There we go.
There you go.
So Tom Jones. Then we've got this is an example where there's loads of them, but an Elvis Presley impersonator. The first one that came up when I searched Elvis Presley.
Higher. It's the king of rock and roll. It's the king.
Yeah,
and
there's
loads of them. But every Elvis impersonator thinks they are the best Elvis impersonator. So they charge a premium because you're getting the best.
I would pay
They're
a lot.
not impersonators. They are living embodiments.
If it was Elvis herself, I would pay her a lot of money.
Higher.
Higher.
£74.25.
Yeah, he told you.
So then we've got Kim Jong-un impersonator.
Lower. He's a 50. He's a 50.
I think there's a limited appeal for that.
You got to cash it in while you can. Ain't going to be there forever. Hey, there we go. Look. Thank you, Amy. There we go. Thank you, Amy. I love that.
Kim Jong-un, yeah, we reckon lower.
Lower. No, well, I reckon lower. You reckon what
I think
you want.
lower. I reckon about 15 quid.
£147.
What? Make hay while the sun shines.
Yes.
For sure. Yeah. Those Kim Jongs though, when they die, they retain all their political positions, so they sort of live on forever. Like his dad or whatever is still the head of the army. Anyway, so £147.
Talking about the impersonators.
David Brent, someone impersonating David Brent.
Oh, lower than that, definitely.
But I reckon there's only about one. There's that fella that's always on everything.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Lower. He's about 40 quid now.
You reckon?
Yeah.
He's £25.88. It's cheaper than you, Ian.
There we go.
Wow.
There we go. You see.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's showbiz.
So we got £25.88 for David Brent. Elizabeth Warren impersonator. I don't know who that is, but
She's an American politician, right?
That would make sense.
Who'd pay for that?
Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, no one's going to go lower than 28. There's going to be 35 quid.
Yeah.
Canadian politician. Thank you.
So more expensive than David Brent. It's actually less, $22.50.
And it's an impersonator.
What's her turn?
Yeah. I've no idea. I don't even know anything about Elizabeth Warren, but it is an interesting one because the guy doesn't look anything like him. So $22.50 for Elizabeth Warren. What about David Attenborough? Because he's all the voice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be 150 quid.
You reckon? I reckon about 60.
150.
Phew, calf. Spot on 60.
Cats hide him for her own personal reasons.
Yeah. Taylor Swift impersonator. I'll try and run through them. There's only a few more left.
Higher. Hot at the moment. Hot. You want Taylor Swift at your birthday party? You got to pay 120 quid.
I bet there are quite a few of them. Yeah, go on then.
He's going to say higher.
Yeah.
Lower, $54.74.
I am
surprised. I'll get two.
So then we got Donald Trump impersonators. Now, people who dress up like Donald Trump generally charge over 120 quid. So this is a guy who just does the voice.
So he doesn't look like him?
No.
Nothing like him at all.
Oh, 30 quid.
No, because he'll do... No, I think it'd be more.
Me and my boys, I took them to New York, we met a Donald Trump impersonator in Times Square, and I gave him $10 and we had pictures and stuff. Boys thought they were in hysterics. They were absolutely wetting themselves at this Donald Trump impersonator. It was magic.
I reckon expensive.
So more than Taylor Swift. What about you, Ian?
Lower.
It's $96.75. Tom Cruise.
Oh, expensive.
Higher.
Yeah.
Lower, 75. Mr. T.
Lower.
What do you think,
Yeah.
Kev?
Yeah, lower.
71.25. Right, these are the head-blowing ones. A Colin Farrell impersonator.
Oh, that's like 250 quid.
No.
Yeah.
Less.
Yeah, Farrell. You want Farrell?
Who wants Farrell?
I want Farrell.
Who wants Farrell? I can't think of a use for that.
My sister's a big fan of that film In Bruges, but an impersonator, I don't know.
In Bruges.
How much, please? This is going on forever.
I reckon lower.
It's 120. It's more expensive. All right, the last one then. We've got 120 for Colin Farrell. A Joe Exotic impersonator.
Oh, God. Well, very hot.
Higher.
Very hot right now, especially as he's
500.
in prison. Is he still in prison? He got pardoned, didn't he?
No.
Higher.
It's £281.25.
Thank you very much indeed, G. Whit. Moon Disaster says it's dragging on a bit now. Go fuck off. To quote Stephen Page, you contribute something.
Drag on that.
You contribute something. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. I didn't like In Bruges. I thought it was boring. Let's play some adverts.
Let's do it.
Here comes a phone call. You take this one, please.
Hello, phone call. Who's this, please?
Hello, how you doing? It's More Eyes.
Hello, More Eyes.
How I was cut off earlier on from the chat, unfortunately, and I obviously was only having a joke. So
okay, let's
sorry,
see.
guys.
I think you got. Did you get banned for mentioning Captain Sexy?
No, Christ, no. What did I say? I had it up on the screen a minute ago. I think I just said I was tired of your moaning or something.
Oh, that joke.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
So yeah, no, I was only taking the piss, but when it got read out because of the delay, it got read out at a bit of an inopportune moment. That made me sound like a bit of a cunt. So.
Well, you know what you have to do.
I don't know what I have to do.
You have to put in an unban request.
Oh, I've done that already, but I thought I'd just sort of say hi as well anyway.
Trying to circumvent the law.
Now, may I suggest, because we are off Friday, which is when we'd have Judge Boyle, may I suggest that tomorrow...
Yes.
Shut up, not talking to you. Will the prisoner remain silent? By the way, you have been found guilty out at sea on a ship.
Yeah, actually, he's law out here.
We could make you walk the fucking plank. So just be careful, More Eyes. May I suggest Judge Boyle takes session tomorrow?
I'll have a word with her.
Okay. We will discuss it tomorrow. I suggest you watch and call in then and plead your defence.
Fair enough.
I hope your mitigation that you've entered in your unban request is not cheeky.
No, it's not. It's perfectly legit.
Because if you get the judge's eye twitching,
you're out of it. No. I'm pretty sure it'll be a cut and dry case.
All right, I like the confidence. Let's
All
see
right,
what happens.
we're going to send you down to the brig.
Thanks, guys.
Shut up.
You can
Shut your face.
sit there and think about what you've done.
You're going to sit in the brig, and then we will talk to you tomorrow. Good evening, prisoner. No food.
Alex.
No food for the goodbye, prisoner.
You can peel some spuds actually while he's down there.
No food.
Shit night.
For the prisoner. Please. We haven't done our sponsors.
Let's do them.
Do them.
34sp.com, web hosting with a conscience. They're fantastic. They sent their staff home well before they were advised to by the government because they could see the way the tide was turning, and those staff members are staying at home all year as well because they're working really well. They're happy there. It's all groovy. They are also doing a fantastic deal for you. It's £1 for a UK domain at the moment. They're going to give away 2,021 of those at that price to celebrate the new year, and it's a great chance for you to sort of start that website that you've been thinking about.
Be a MarthaLaneFox.com billionaire. Honestly, it's like the goddamn fucking Wild West out there. There's money on the streets. Pick it up.
Best of all, if you're a bit crap with that sort of stuff, don't be intimidated about it. They've got brilliant customer service and they'll help you out.
Do it. You want to put splooge on the internet? You can put splooge on the internet. You want to put education on the internet? You can do that as well. You boff it. Do whatever the fuck you want. It's the fucking internet. It's like the Wild West. 34sp.com. GElaw.co.uk. Richard Gregorian. We're having a little break from Richard, just for a month. We're having a little break because Richard has been with us since the start. GElaw.co.uk. And I kind of said, we kind of thought, I think you lot are getting a little bit deaf to the GElaw.co.uk message because we say it every day. So I said to Richard, we're such terrible business people. Take a month off, and then come back in a month. And it's not because we think it will be good to have a break. He's still part of the show. He still pops up in the chat a lot. Gave out some subs yesterday, which is brilliant. But let's just take a month off. Let's just take a break for a month. So gelaw.co.uk, if you're getting divorced, family solicitors, you're not going to hear them for a month. That's okay. That is because we are terrible business people. But we are ethical. I think this is ethics, isn't it?
Turns out, yeah. That's what it feels like.
Ethics.
That's what it feels like in the pit of the old stomach.
Pointing to your vag.
No, it wasn't. It's not that high. Flipping heck.
I don't know. Maybe you're pointing to the internal.
I think that's where your problem is.
Maybe you're pointing to the roof of the vag.
Are you telling me
inside.
where my vagina is now?
Yeah,
Are you
comes up to your belly
explaining the
button.
location of
I
my
know it comes up to your belly
pudenda?
button because a friend of mine at school told me once that he could see the tip of his peen through the girl's belly button.
What?
So there's a little hole in the belly button. I don't fucking anything about bodies. Katherine, you pick one, please.
Poseidon safety
That's why
management.
if a man comes in your belly button, you've got
stop
to
it.
wipe it out immediately because you can still get pregnant.
Poseidon safety management do know the right end of a person from the wrong end of a person, thankfully. They also know the right end of a dog from the barky end of the dog, and the barky end of the dog is what they use to keep your property safe in Devon and Cornwall. So give them a shout if you are in the business of keeping something safe. They'll help you.
Stop the clock. Malibu Stevie. I was thinking of you about a month ago. And I've not worked with you for, I don't want to, it's not 18, 19 years. Malibu Stevie used to be the floor manager on Flipside, which is the show that Richard Bacon came up with that was stolen by Gogglebox, right? Stevie, how are you, man? Now, why was I thinking about Stevie? First of all, Stevie, if I was an a-hole, now I'm pretty sure I've got this, is the right person. I was taking a lot of drugs back then, a lot of drugs. I was in a terrible, terrible state. So, I don't think I was rude to you. I don't think you're on my kind of list of amends. But if any way I was, I would apologise. I apologise. And if you want to talk about it off there, we'll talk about it. But this is what I remember, right? I think this is you, Stevie. There was an Xbox game. It was a Japanese game. I can't remember what it was called. But it had a big controller that was half the size of this desk. And it was covered in buttons, and it was you were a robot, right? You were inside a robot, and it had all these things, and you had like a little thing where you flipped it open, and then you turned a key and pressed the start, so that started it. You had a button for the windscreen wipers. It was insane. I'll show you a picture of it. Thank you, Daddy Bearcup. And it was massive, right? It took up a lot of room, and I was kind of insane. Steel Battalion, right? And I said to Steve, I said, "You can have it." What? You can have it. Yeah, okay. So I gave him this game. It's in your loft at your mum's place.
There he is.
Stevie, let me have a go on it. So I was thinking the other day, what the fuck did I give that away for? Because I was insane. Because you're a nice guy. And it was this incredible thing. Let me see if I can get a picture of it was. And I was just thinking the other day, because I write a column for Retro Gamer magazine, and it just popped into it popped into my head for some reason. I mean, look at that.
Gosh, what pedals?
It's got pedals. It has got. I mean, listen. I would. I think part of me wants to go. Let's go to screen 2. Hang on. Look at this. This is some controller. There you go. Look at that, man. Look at that. That was the escape button, I think. It's got pedals. It was nuts. Part of me wants to say, give it back. But I can't. Because that is worth a freaking fortune
He's just
now.
said in the chat, amazingly, I'll never forget your generosity.
That is worth a fortune. Stevie, get that on the eBay, man.
And when you do, tell him.
I don't want to know what you get for it. I don't want to know any of that stuff. But it was one. I played it twice, and I would never play it again. But let's hang on a minute. I just need to get some fresh air and get a little bit. It's all making me feel a little bit. Well, get that on the eBay, Stevie. I'm on a shoot with Alan Carr tomorrow. Say hello to Alan. Alan did Flipside as well. There's not many of that around. Get it on the eBay, Stevie. You make a fortune. And Malibu was like your nickname then, wasn't it? I never quite knew why. Feel free to tell me or not. I'll split it with you. No, man, it's yours. It's yours. You have it. I gave it to you, and it was a gift to you. There's not that much Flipside around. I know I've got at least one tape in the garage of an episode, maybe two. I think I've got one tape. I'm not totally sure. How lovely to see you, man. And honestly, Katherine will tell you, my memory for people is shonky.
I was very surprised when you spotted him in this crowd.
As soon as it came up, Flipside Malibu Stevie, I was gone, is it not you on YouTube? Is it not on YouTube? I don't think there is much Flipside on YouTube. Don't think there's much. It's lovely to see you, man. Send me an email. Here's our email address. And well, you don't have to send us an email if you don't want to. That's absolutely fine. But it'd be nice to catch up, and I hope you're well. I'm glad to see you're still working. Well done. Well done.
Mulligan Force saying he can see a boat in the far distance.
No, I'm not. I can see the clouding over a bit. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, you would be very, very welcome. It is getting a little bit chilly.
It is.
Out there. It's getting a little bit chilly out there. It's getting a little bit bumpy. Let's just have a look, see what's going on outside. Holy shit.
Right, now, you said you checked the weather report. Did you not listen to the shipping forecast?
I knew there was... I thought we managed to avoid the storm, but it would appear we're going straight into it.
Right, well, I think in that case we should be taking precautions.
Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. No, because you've blown them up already, and you've got to.
I've done one. I can undo it.
All right, give me them, and I'll do it.
Well, see if you can get that one on first.
Well, I can't because you've got to.
I'm going to secure myself before I help you.
This is not.
Hold that, mate. There it is.
This is
Are you all right?
I don't feel so good.
Oh, I bet you don't. It's getting quite choppy up here. I hope everyone else is okay. You might want to hold on. Steady yourselves.
0203 286 6370 if you want to give us a call.
Put this on then, and I'll. Why do you put?
Oh, I put it on the wrong arm, have I?
Can you blow that side up? Or have I got blow it?
Have you got blow it up, Mummy?
Okay. I'm going in. Come on, because this is stopping right now.
Are you trying to kiss me?
No.
Do you want to do this in private?
No. Stop it!
I thought you were trying to kiss me. I misread the signals.
Are you?
I'm bouncing about in the sea.
I can't get purchase on this.
You can do it right now,
Steady,
please.
Steady.
This isn't going up at all.
You know you've got to press it together to get the
Yeah,
open
try
it up.
that. You do yourself. I'm just going to get my
Alright, well that one doesn't work. Alright, that doesn't work. Okay, right.
You're a pervert.
Whoa! There's rocks over there, Katherine!
No!
There's rocks over there! There's rocks over there!
I think he did it.
I think she did it.
I don't think they're dead.
I know who did it.
Do you?
Who does?
You were trying to kiss me.
Listen, I was not trying to kiss you. I was trying to blow up your ring.
Don't do that.
Man alive, what are we going to do now?
We're stuck on a flipping desert island.
Are we still mute?
No, we're not mute. You got when you read the stuff that they can't hear, notice that I've read it and fixed it. You do that all the time where they can't hear the calls. Yes, they
I'm
can,
just
'cause I read
interested
it
in
and
what
I
they have to
fixed it.
say, that's all. Listen, I'm too pale to be on a desert island. I need picking up quick before I get my factor 50 on.
Man alive. Jesus Christ. Well, that is...
Well, that's ruined it. They won't trust us to do one of these cruises again. What are you doing with that, Nana?
Cruise bollocks.
Cruise bollocks.
Cruise bollocks.
This was a good idea. All my ideas always end up on the rocks with you. Literally, this time. What am I going to do? I don't want to be stuck on an island with you.
I don't want to be stuck on an island.
I need a haircut.
Who's it? Who is it?
You
What's
need a
going
dick
on?
cut. No refunds. No refunds. Jane McDonald is drowned. Suck on a coconut and build a fire. Suck on this coconut and build a fire on this.
This is like Naked and Afraid, except we're not naked.
Right. You have a look. Turn around and look out at sea. See if you can see anything.
I can see the sea.
Right. Russ. All right, hang on. Right. Have a look. And see. Go now.
I think I can. There's a boat on the horizon.
What is it?
I haven't got my binoculars. I can't tell properly. Oh, shit.
What?
Flipping SSH. Have a look.
Let me go and have a look.
It looks a lot like your fella.
Oh, fuck, it's that fucking prick. The guy's a prick.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to suck up to that prick now if we want to get rescued.
I don't want to be rescued by that prick. I'd rather sit here and kill you and eat you.
I'd rather be rescued by any prick but that. Come on, let's get him.
No, I don't want to get him.
Over here! Help! Help!
All right. Can I not eat you?
No.
Do you want to eat me?
No, not
Not
today.
all of me?
No, thanks.
All right, I've got walkie-talkies.
Oh, you didn't tell me you had walkie-talkies.
Well, I've only got one. Have we got? Hello? I don't want to talk to him.
Talk to him. It's time for you to eat some humble pie because you ain't eating me. Not today. Not ever.
Jesus Christ.
Come on.
He's a prick! I hate that guy!
He's a prick, but he's got a great big boat.
I hate him! Oh, apologise to that arsehole! Hello, Captain Sexy. Captain Sexy. This
cute.
is Iain, Lee and Catherine Boyle. Can you hear us over?
Be nice. Be nice. He's our only hope.
Hello, Captain Sexy. Captain Sexy. This is Iain, Lee and Catherine Boyle. Can you hear us over?
I can hear a cat.
A cat? Hello, Captain Sexy. This is Iain, Lee and Catherine Boyle. Can you hear us over?
Mayday. You're going to have to say Mayday.
Mayday, Mayday. Mayday, Mayday. Mayday, Mayday. Can you hear us, Captain? Mayday.
What have we here?
Mayday. Mayday, Mayday. Can you hear us, Captain? No, we can't.
No, we can see double me, and that's not what we want at this point.
Told you you'd be a prick.
Be nice.
Captain, hang on a 1 second, Captain. Right. Captain Sexy, we appear to have crashed on a desert island. We didn't know there was a storm.
He crashed the boat.
Shut up! You were trying to kiss me.
I was not. I was trying to blow up your ring.
You leave my ring out of this. We have crash landed on a desert island, and we were wondering if we could possibly, if you could come and, oh, hang on a minute. Let's just turn you up. We were wondering if you could possibly come and rescue us, please.
So let's get this straight. Yeah, let's get this straight. Look into my eyes. You can see how serious I am right now. Yeah, serious. All week, you have been berating me. Yes or no?
Mostly him. I went along with it a little bit. That's all.
Some words, some harsh words, and do you know what? I've actually took a list. Let me just get my big list.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you going to rescue us or not?
Let me just get through this real quick. Oh,
brother.
Let's see what names you have been calling Captain Sexy over the last space of 6-7 days. Plonker, wanker, twat.
That was Catherine.
Captain Twats.
Captain Twats.
That was me. I'm more respectful.
Captain Wanker. Captain Plonker. Plonker of the Seven Seas. Wanker of the Seven Seas. Wanks sometimes in the sea.
Anchor Wanker, you
Captain's,
missed out.
Yeah, Admiral Wanker. Captain's had his shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not a plonker, Jake. Yeah, and hold on.
Captain Codballs. That was another one.
It's a bit endless, the list.
Dave in the chat says, Captain Sexy looks like when a woman comedian goes undercover as a man for a bad TV
Wow,
show.
don't you start, Dave. You won't get picked up talking
I've
like
actually been called Gaddafi today.
You're being called Boaty McTwatface by Hazy.
That was also on the list of names that was said about do you know what, Ian? When you called me that, I was upset. Like, as you can see, we've had some good times together.
We did. It was a good night.
Remember this? Did you remember this at the Sharp Stream Awards when me, you, and Katherine? Oh, they were good times, weren't they?
Do you know what? I don't want to be rescued by you.
I do.
Get to fuck. Get to fuck. Get to fuck.
What are you thinking?
I'm not being rescued by that prick.
I'm
being rescued by that prick.
You and your pride.
I'm not being rescued by him. I would rather die here.
Well, just as well, because you're going to be eating coconuts for the rest of your natural life, which will not be long.
Do you want to go on a cruise this year? I did do a bloody cruise.
I thought it would be fun. I thought it would be fun.
Do you want to fucking cruise?
Hello again. Welcome back. Yeah, as I was just saying, like, sometimes I looked at this when you started calling me names, and after your Twitter video, I looked at this photo for several hours, and I cried myself to sleep for a long, long time because I thought we were friends. And then you called me.
We came to raid you with 3,000 people to your poxy little stream where you had 29 people. This was going to be the biggest. Why can't you even see me? You're cutting me out of that picture. This was going to be. It's not funny. This was going to be the. Oh, he's laughing. This was going to be the biggest.
He can laugh. He's got a boat.
Is this Banana Man? What's this?
He's showing you his nana.
I don't know why I'm a banana right now.
Right. You can't even say banana. He says banana.
He can say it however he
wants.
wants.
Says it like one of the bloody minions.
Hey. Who's the people fucked on an island right now? Ain't me. As you can see, I'm like all luxurious and shit right now. You guys are all sandy and stuff.
That looks pretty good.
Does look wicked.
Do you know what? Do you know what? I'll let you guys. Where am I gone?
Come back.
Someone just zoomed me out. I'm coming back. There I am. Do you know what? I'll let you guys. How about I will let you guys, if you've listened to a 2-hour rendition of me singing Celine Dion songs from the series Titanic. How about that?
Why can't you see me in that shot? Oh, I'm over here. That's why.
There you go. How about I do that? How about I do a 2-hour piano rendition of Celine Dion songs in kind of like remembrance of your shitty boat that couldn't last more than one stream.
Well, I like Celine Dion, so it wouldn't be a punishment for me, but you can't stand it.
How about that?
Hey, don't call it a shitty boat. Jay McDonald died on this cruise, all right?
How about that? You got to.
It's what she would have wanted.
You've got to go for it. It's too.
Do it. Just do it. Do whatever you got to do to get that little ego going. And just come and rescue us. I was an Army celebrity. I had 15 million viewers.
You're not very good at getting rescued off islands, are you?
I think this song makes a lot of sense for. I think this song goes a long way for what you guys are situation. Every night in my dream, I see you. Do you remember the songs from the Titanic? I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on.
He's quite a good singer.
Here.
You'll give him that. He's a good singer.
Far.
So make nice.
He's a terrible
wherever you are. You're on an island and I'm on a boat. I can feel.
It's a nice boat.
In my heart will go on. And remember that's when like Titanic is like breaks in two. And now you're like, do you know what you guys are like now? You guys are like on the little door and you are blowing the little whistle. And I'm like sailing my sexy
Except
boat.
I'm the one in the bloody sea and you're the one taking up,
There's
hogging
room-
the door.
There's room for both of us.
I know, you're spreading out.
I'm going to kill
You're
him.
starfishing on that door.
I'm going to get his
All I want,
starfish
you know
and
what?
spread it with
How
my
about
fist.
how about this? I'll meet you in the middle. If you say Captain Sexy, I'm really sorry, and you're super sexy, and you wear a hat better than I do, and my hat looks stupid, and your hat looks amazing, then I will let you guys on board.
Over to Catherine.
No, it has to be from you, Ian.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it has to be from you.
You're Charlie Big Potatoes.
That's sexist.
Yeah.
You're saying that women don't have the right.
I've made nice all the way through. I recognise my mistake. I went along with your schemes, and look where it's got me. I'm
Yeah.
ready to go on that boat. I'm too pale to be on this island, and the sand is
I'm not gonna lie.
everywhere.
Catherine's been DMing me saying she was sorry, and she just had to go along with it because she felt intimidated.
I felt bad for him. He's had problems.
Yeah.
Pete says, "Is this one of those wolf, chicken, and grain logical problems?" Yeah. This is the wolf. This is the wolf.
Put the fox on the boat.
Right. I'll give you my grain, and we can start again on this island.
I don't think you'll get very far.
Captain Sexy is. What have I got to say?
Repeat after me.
We haven't said anything.
No, you're supposed to start there. Repeat after me.
Repeat after me. Captain Sexy is a
Captain. Oh, hey. Pipe down, you. Captain Sexy is a sexy captain.
Captain Sexy is a sexy captain.
He's a sexy captain.
He's the best captain there is on Twitch.
He's the best captain there is on Twitch.
I'm not really a captain.
Are you not?
No. Hey!
I'm not really a captain. I'm an admiral.
My hat makes me look shit.
Oh, that's too much.
That's pushing it. That's pushing it.
Just say it. Just say it. Just say it.
My hat makes me look shit.
A bit louder. You broke up there. A bit of internet issues.
My hat makes me look shit.
Big clear there for the chat.
My hat makes me look shit.
There we go. Welcome aboard, my friend. Come on down to Sexy Town.
Yeah, we did it.
Come on in. Let's put on a goddamn show. Welcome back. Are we friends again? Can I frame this picture back up?
You know what? We've had some great times, and
we did.
Maybe I overreacted at you being a bell end. Yeah, let's be friends again.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you remember that time when like after you came out of the jungle, like I was there and I was like Ian and we went there, we partied, it was like me and you and we put on you had a good time. Remember that? I was there waiting.
And and I remember that I was looking forward to getting into a proper bed, and he filled the bed with fecal matter, human shit.
Well,
never know where that shit came from. You won't tell me where it came from.
It's an inner joke thing. It's just,
Wouldn't tell me where that shit
Banter.
comes from.
Banter.
He wanted you to be used to it. You've been lying in the jungle for however many times.
Do you remember when you came home early once, and Captain Isabella, but he's our bellend, and I was helping your mum out of the bath. And we laughed about that because,
I don't know why you had to be naked.
No, well, she needed something to grab onto.
Right.
And your mum was lovely, and it was lovely, and I helped her out of the bath, and we laughed.
Good times. You know.
Any memories, Catherine?
Good.
So many memories.
For example, tell us one of your memories of being with the captain.
His dad. Great guy.
Okay. I tell you what. It's not just us on the island, Captain. We've got 918 passengers with us. Can we bring them all over onto your boat now?
Permission to come aboard, please, sir.
100%. Just make sure everyone's equipped in the correct dress attire. All males must be wearing Speedos. They must be as skimpy as these ones, however. It's very compulsory aboard the boat. It's helped.
Jesus. There's a stain
there.
there.
It's
Which way round do they go?
I think this way. Health and safety reasons. Women on the other hand can wear whatever they please, whatever they're more comfortable in, but the men must be in compulsory speedos.
It's only fair.
It's only fair.
It's just the way it is.
We are all about to come aboard. Because you've set up an excellent gangplank. We're all coming aboard. Passengers, I'm really sorry. We can't actually offer refunds for the disaster.
Have a word with Sexy.
Sexy will be able to
He'll
sort
sort
it
you
out. There we go. Everyone is coming over now. Catherine is Mama Sexy. Who is Steffi Chu?
Steffi Chu is one of the people in our stream. She's a mod in our stream. Great person. Welcome aboard. Everybody's over here now. We got 400 odd in this place. Permission to board. Come on in. Let's put on a goddamn show. You guys gonna hang around?
We're gonna hang around for a little bit.
You know what? Do you know what I'm gonna say? Just get ready and watch what I'm about to do, because I'm about to put on a goddamn show. Something like you've never seen before. So just buckle in. Within the next 5 minutes, you're about to see something you've never seen before on Twitch. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, mate.
Is it your penis?
Guys, you're looking sexier than ever. I gotta say, the little sailor outfits, ooh la la. You know what I mean? Just I couldn't stand up for a while. I was like, oh.
Captain, we're going to mingle around with everybody. Thank you for saving us, and I'm glad we've made peace. This is
no worries. Get yourself a drink and buckle in and get ready for a goddamn show.